Hello and back to the Mr. Arsenal podcast for something a bit different what we've done for the last couple of years, but it's a Champions League final. Chelsea can't win it this year. They can't ruin our night. Instead, we've got UEFA's worst nightmare, Liverpool versus Real Madrid, because obviously a year ago, these are the two out of the 12 teams that went for like European Super League. This is the worst thing that could have happened to UEFA, but I don't care. As you can see, I'm already joined by Sam. Got Brownie on his way, and Liam will be joining us as well just before kick-off. How you doing, Sam? You looking forward to this?
I'm all right, Ryan. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, looking forward to it. It should be a good game, really. You got two attacking teams, right, with a good attacking lineup. So it should at least be something to watch.
Yeah, it can't be worse than last year's final. Fucking hell!
No.
Jesus Christ! Paint dry. Watching paint dry would be more fun than last year's final.
Yeah.
No. But I have to admit, I am getting flashbacks of 2006 because obviously, if anyone doesn't know, the final was moved because of what's gone off in Russia. It was moved from St. Petersburg to Paris, and they're using the same stadium which we played in 2006. And we, as Arsenal fans, we all know what happened there. So I'm having a few flashbacks. That ain't good.
No, terrible memories from that day. Bloody hell! But yeah. No, I mean, I think Liverpool are probably slight favourites, I would say. They're in form. I would say they're actually slightly the better team on paper as well. The attacking lineup they've got is I would say slightly better than Real Madrid's. Yeah. But they're two teams with two good forward lines. So hopefully we should see a few goals and some good football.
Well, this is the thing as well with Madrid. Part of the reason why they're here, because you talk about Liverpool's team there. I have to say that part of the reason why Madrid are here because of the experience they've got in their team of being in this.
Yeah, well, the thing is, they've got experience and they've got Ancelotti.
Yeah,
you can't carry out the influence he has because
Benzema has been something else.
He's been to a few finals and he knows what he's doing. He's a very, very, experienced world-class manager. So there's that factor as well. Then you got Klopp. Got to give his due as well. He's an amazing manager as well. But yeah, I think Ancelotti gets the maximum out of Real Madrid. Let's put it that way. I don't think any manager could get more out of that squad than he has been able to.
No, definitely not. I mean, Benzema's been how they've got to this far. As you say, apart from the experience side of things, is beyond me. Because first leg they were 3-1 up. Second leg back at home, it is against Chelsea. Chelsea wiped the floor with them, taking to extra time, and then Benzema he's for a guy who's 35, 36.
He's just really, he's found that extra level, isn't he? It's really amazing, to be honest.
He's become that main man, that vocal point that everyone sort of comes around, basically, that looks to get him over the line. And they did it in the semi-final against City. They got trounced. Effectively, they should have been out in that first leg, but again because of him, right place, right time.
They have definitely been a bit lucky, in terms of how things have gone. But Benzema, wow, he's just completely different. He's a different universe at the moment, isn't he? And compared to everyone else up front, he's banging him in, isn't he?
Kickoff's been delayed by 15 minutes apparently. Just come from our screen.
Any reason? I haven't got it up.
I haven't got sound on. I don't know.
Probably delayed for fares or something like that.
Oh, okay. People basically, there's pocket pickers basically in and around the stadium.
Oh God!
Nicking fans. Fans aren't realising until they get to the gate, so they're having to reissue new tickets to get them in. Get the fraudsters out.
Bloody hell!
We didn't have this in 2006. It was just like, you get they're in, get out, basically.
Why is it always idiots who have to ruin it for everyone? Always. Yeah.
No, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And as I was about to say before that came up was when you think about it from an Arsenal fan's perspective, we were linked to Benzema a few years back, and our fan base is a complete meltdown. He ain't good enough. He's too old. He's another Giroud.
Well, he's had let's put it this way. He's had a few seasons where he wasn't exactly spectacular. Let's put it that way. Even though he's always been in my opinion, he's always been a good player and better than what we have. Maybe apart from when Aubameyang was at his absolute best at the same time when Benzema wasn't. Benzema's always been better basically than what we've had. But Benzema, just the last few seasons now, he's just got better and better, hasn't he? It's amazing the way he's at that age has just found that next level. I just don't, I can't believe it.
Again,
he's just really, really found, that next gear.
Yeah, and yet again, another Frenchman in Lacazette, who's a few years younger, hasn't found that. He's just got, as I said,
he couldn't find his way out of a wet paper bag. He couldn't. Yeah. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it is.
We've been linked to some weird players lately. I mean, some good ones and some weird ones like Morata. I think that Morata link is just
that's just
a rehash, old lazy link. That is,
That and his agent probably trying to get him a better deal with Juventus or something. Yeah.
Yeah, desperate again.
I don't understand how someone like Morata, with all due respect, has gone off course here for a second. Has played for Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid twice, Atletico Madrid twice, Real Madrid twice, Atletico, Chelsea, Juventus twice now, and he's not that sort of. He's nowhere near that sort of standard for them clubs you just mentioned.
No, it's a weird one with him. I think he had one decent season. I think he banged in a few goals one season.
Juventus in his first spell, Juventus.
Yeah, and then apart from that, it was all pretty much mediocre, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But he's one of those players that is just so hyped up, just so overrated by everyone. I mean, he played quite a few games for Spain as well, didn't he?
Yeah. He became their main focal point in the Euros. It's just gone as well.
Yeah.
But again, I don't get that either. I mean, I know they're limited in what they've got in Spain at the moment in terms of players coming through, but even still.
Yeah. No, he's one of those players. He's very overrated. Very overrated.
Just a turn. And that, again, if we went and got him, I'd cry. No. I'll be tapping out next season.
It's like you might as well go with Lacazette. You might as well go with Lacazette. You're going to get that type of finish from him anyway.
Oh no, exactly. I mean, something we've been linked with though. I think that's some positive feedback from what I've seen on social media. Is Serge Gnabry got a year left in his contract.
Apparently, they put 35 or 40, depending on the report you read, 35 to 40 million pounds roughly is the price they put on him because he's only got 2 years left on his contract, I think. And I'll tell you what, of course, Gnabry would be a fantastic buy. I mean, go and get him. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's obvious. If he misses Arsenal, he wants to come back to Arsenal, go and get him.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello, Brownie.
Talking of which, here's Brownie.
Here he is, the Oracle.
Here's tonight's Real Madrid representative.
Thank you for the invite. I just couldn't be asked to bloody do my own stream tonight. I know. I also noticed so many YouTubers were doing it. I thought, nah. I'd rather be. I'll just upload a video and take a piss of a couple of Liverpool fans for not grabbing that coach. I don't know whether that's true or not. Have you seen that, Sam?
No.
Right, I don't know whether it's true or not, right? But there was a coach booked by Liverpool fans to go to Paris. Now, as the story goes, the coach company was quickly set up by a one Mr. Richarlison, right? And he didn't turn up. Obviously, they took all the money. It didn't turn up. So Everton fans have a proper shithousery.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is. That's a great one. Yeah. That's fantastic.
Sounds about like Moses side. Take your money and don't come up.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Anyway, hope everyone's good. I hope you guys are good. Hope everyone's
good. Thanks, Brownie. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad, man. It come to a shock a couple of days ago, but.
Yeah, it's a shame that, mate. But I'll tell you what, we'll have a chat in the next few days.
We're all getting older.
Well, we all have family. It's that get older, don't they? And things happen.
I have told my mum I'm not going home. I'm not going home. I'll go home. I think I'm going to go at the end of a month, around by the end of a month, for a few days. But I said, I'm put my foot down now. I'm put my foot down now. If you think I'm moving back, no, because I'm loving life out here.
Yeah.
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 And
No,
anyway,
you set up there now. Yeah. So I'll just say, Real Madrid that won't be getting either Mbappe or Haaland, will they, Brownie?
Oh, come on. Hey, no. But I did tell you about that contract, Sam. Did tell you about that contract. That's my get out clause. That's my get out clause, isn't it? That's my get out clause. I did tell you.
Sitting on the bench for Real Madrid tonight, though, is Gareth Bale and our favourite, Danny Ceballos. That guy is still around.
Something tells me he's going to come on and score.
You probably
Something tells me he's going to come on and score. And that's going to be his farewell.
He's going to take his shirt off and go and come into Cardiff.
But bloody Danny Ceballos.
I know.
How is Danny Ceballos in a Champions League final? I don't know. He's on the bench, but still.
There's a potential Danny Ceballos could win a Champions League medal.
We're getting rid of him, innit? In summer.
Yeah, of course. Crap.
God. Oh, did you watch our Wrexham game? Crazy.
No, but I saw the score up.
Defending went completely out of the window. The referee had a mare, right? you had fucking Diego Maradona up front for Wrexham for the third goal. Fucking blatantly punched it in, right?
Was it 5-4?
An absolute mare.
Yeah.
In the first half, the Grimsby goalkeeper just punched Wrexham striker in the face. Play on, the ref. It was brilliant.
Can we go on about Premier League refs? Bloody hell.
Oh, hey, I tell you what, if anyone, Twitter was going mad, everyone was loving the game, really loving the game. And because it didn't have VAR and a stop and start, it was proper, it was really enjoyable. I wanted Wrexham. Obviously, I wanted Wrexham to go. I got a couple of Wrexham mates. I wanted them to go up, but it was. I can honestly say, as a neutral, it was one of those games where no one deserved to lose. That it was a fantastic game.
And I suppose it's a bit old school as well, like you said, without VAR.
Oh, yeah, the amount of long balls going on was fucking incredible.
Yeah. That sounds great. I didn't get to see it, but I just kept seeing Twitters. 2-1, 3-2, 4-3, 4-4.
And I don't know. I don't know if you follow him on Twitter. Bootlegger. Do you follow Bootlegger?
No, I recognise the name. I don't think I follow him.
He's got his own beer out now. Well, he's a Wrexham fan anyway, and yeah, it was great. It was. I tell you what, if this game tonight is 10% of enjoyable as that game, we're in for a blinder. That's how enjoyable the fucking game was.
Yeah.
Half of it was created by a ref having a fucking howler.
As I say, those lower down refs, they're not exactly great, are they either? Going on about the Premier League refs.
Oh, Well, at least Premier League have got VAR to bail them out if they needed to.
Yeah, it's true.
And they didn't hear that to Swansea, apparently.
I'm going to be Swansea. Yeah, well. You'd be coming out today with 6 fucking fingers.
Di Maria. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see how this game goes, because it should be quite an attacking game, really, with two attacking lineups like that.
Yeah, it's the midfield. I know it's simple to say, but it's the midfield. I got a funny feeling. It all depends. If I'm honest with you, I said this on my Assassin Ego. Yeah, I don't know if you know, Sam. Gate U was stormed by hundreds of Liverpool fans without any tickets. They got in as well, so the police used tear gas and everything to. It does make you think, doesn't it? Are they ever gonna learn? The same in '97 as well. But
but
going back to the game, sorry. To me, it all depends. if Casemiro gets an early yellow in the first half, then it all depends on him. He's the enforcer, basically, right? And Liverpool can get at him and get him booked early on when the game is ready for Liverpool to win. If the referee is weak and he doesn't enforce yellow cards early on, Casemiro gets through the first 45 minutes without getting booked, then I think it's a different game. Simply because I think the midfield is Liverpool's weakness. The middle of a park is Liverpool's weakness against Real Madrid.
Well, they've got quite a strong lineup in midfield there, with Fabinho and
there's no creativity in those, Sam. There's no creativity in that middle of the park for Liverpool.
Well, because they let that down. They let the forward line do that.
Yeah,
they got Diaz out there and Salah. I mean, they're going to create so much.
Yeah, it's down the wings. Another key to the game is how mature. No, I hope Danny Carvajal doesn't go diving in. He has a vulnerability of going diving in sometimes.
Well, he's got Diaz
standing on his feet.
He's gonna face Diaz. So see how he gets on against Diaz.
Yeah. He needs to stand up. There's a lot of interesting battles which would be going on. A lot of interesting battles.
Yeah, you got in the middle of the park. You got Casemiro and Toni Kroos against Thiago and Fabinho. And then you got Mane starting, isn't he? Mane, Salah, and
well, you also got Benzema against Van Dijk.
And you got Benzema. What a player! We was talking about him before he came on. It's like he's 21 and prime. He's amazing now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, since Ronaldo have left Real Madrid, he's absolutely took the opportunity of both hands, really.
Yeah. No, he's.
No, I don't know. With greatest respect, Mr. Edel, I don't think Tiagas is too far. Not if we're talking hundreds of fans, really. Absolutely just storming a gate, all unticketless. And if he just allowed them in, then it could have been another Hillsborough.
Yeah, I don't know all the details, but normally the best way to get control of a crowd is to use tear gas. That's the way you've got to do it.
Well, look at last year, the Euro final, the storming of Wembley and all that. Look at the aftermath of that. That could quite
easily. And Liverpool done it when they played Milan in '97 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's always a few in there. There's always
someone actually there.
Yeah.
Did you also see as well? A few Liverpool fans hired out a dinghy.
I saw the video of that.
Yeah. Hired out dinghy and he went across the English Channel. I was thinking Nigel Farage will be up with his binoculars now.
They'll be stuck in immigration claiming asylum.
Yeah. But if you've done that, where would you have to present your passport?
Yeah, of course.
Where? If you docking Dunkirk Beach.
Yeah, if they stop you, they have to. I mean, it's all about if you get stopped or not. If you get stopped, of course you have to present documentation because you're crossing a border.
No, but for example, if I got a dinghy on bloody.
If they don't, they will find you because the Coast Guard are very active there now. The French Coast Guard.
Because it's the busiest bloody cargo.
Exactly, and also all the human trafficking. So there's all that as well. So I think the Coast Guard would get you pretty quickly, to be honest.
Yeah, hey, I reckon it. The dinghy was full of bloody people on the run, and they didn't want to fucking present themselves.
Trying to escape poisoning is bullshit, yeah. Oh dear.
Gary's asking for a link.
Yeah, I've just sent him the link now, so I sent him the link.
Don't have it. I'm only advertising his channel merch. Where? My fucking my hoodie is in a fucking washing machine.
His hat was your channel. Is your channel boss?
Hugo Boss, yeah.
I'm not too sure about his cap, to be honest. I don't know if green suits me.
Looks all right.
What's that with you?
I don't know. Makes me look too much of a golfer.
I said golfer.
What's that film? Happy Gilmore.
Hey, and I was thinking, last Champions League I was on you show, when the last one, Chelsea Man City.
Last
I
year,
was,
final.
I was in a bar in
Yeah.
San Pedro.
Yeah. It was all
Amazing you remember that. Bloody hell.
Yeah,
I know, me too. Well, hey Gary, your guy's coming on, is he?
Yeah, I sent you a link to Beyonce.
He can't miss out on anything, can he?
Oh, kickoff's delayed then, is it?
Yeah, 50 minutes late. Been delayed because of the kickoff. Has been kicking off outside. There's people turn up with no tickets and scammers pocket pinch genuine fans of tickets, trying to get their tickets, and the ones that are trying to get obviously got through, they then getting kicked, trying to get kicked.
You know what? They just never learn, man. They never fucking learn.
Nah. They never fucking do, man. They never fucking do.
Oh, teams in the town.
No, the amount of times. Look, I'm not fucking. I've gone places without the ticket, and I have got in, right? But I don't know. Anyone over the age of fucking 30, I think, and I tried that. I think you're fucking stupid. If you're younger, like, do you know what I mean? You always give it a go, like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As a young and dumb.
Yeah. No fear.
We don't know what again. Let's just sent them back out to warm up again.
So Luke. Yeah, they're going out to warm up now.
Again, but I've done it again though, because obviously we did the warm up initially and gone back in.
So what's this about Sane to Bayern Munich?
Yeah, I think he'll go. Get a nice payday.
There's Liam. The new daddy.
This game's been delayed to 9:30.
No, it was meant to be 15 minutes.
9:30, is it?
No, it was meant
Hey,
to be.
nice to meet you anyway, Liam, is it?
Yeah, nice to meet you, mate. Hello, Sam. You all right, mate?
Right, Liam, how you doing? Congratulations, by the way.
It was meant to
Oh,
be.
mate, I'm knackered at the moment. Very tired. Thank you very much.
Congratulations. Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, we've got a new gooner in the family.
We certainly have.
Oh, congratulations, my friend.
Cheers. Thank you, mate.
No, it's been delayed till 9:30 now.
Is that
9:30? Yeah.
Yeah.
an hour and a half delay? Sorry, guys.
9:30? You sure?
It says here kick-off delayed till 21:30.
Oh, that's Central
21:30,
European time.
9:30.
That's Central European time, isn't it?
That might be, it might be their time because they're ahead of us.
Yeah,
Aren't
yeah. It's going to be 8:30 our time, I
they? I
reckon.
was going to say, bloody hell, that's what has actually gone on outside.
I bet they bloody
Just bang it
asking
off.
people for ticket proof in that
Right,
area. I think.
Photo ID and all that. Yeah, here's
There
Gary.
it is.
Hello, people.
So it probably the gate will cover maybe about 5 or 6 blocks, maybe.
Yeah, congratulations, Liam and the boss. I don't.
Very, very much, Gary. The
That's
boss
how
is
it
all
works. You guys need to know this. You're not in control, and actually, you don't want the control. Let me just tell you that you don't want it. It's too much responsibilities behind it.
Yeah,
Play
We've
the
got
dumb
another Arsenal
husband.
fan. No, that's good. We've got another Arsenal fan in the works.
There you go.
I'm sorry. Is boy or girl? Sorry.
Boy, mate.
I'm sure I can convert him to being a Cardiff fan. Don't worry about it.
He's too smart already for that. Come on. Anybody's too smart for that. Come on.
Funny enough, my old dear, she don't live too far from Cardiff.
All right, we're about.
Treherbert
Treherbert. Yeah, I know Treherbert. No.
in the valleys.
Yeah, no Treherbert. No, just talking earlier on. I don't know if you watched it, that Wrexham game earlier on. Crazy.
Oh yeah, they lost 5-4, didn't they?
5-4 in injury time,
amazing.
last minute.
What was that? Was that a cup? Was that the final?
No,
Well-
we got different kind of playoff structure in the National League. It's like a quarter final, 2 semi-finals, and then the final. It's a bit mad, really, if I'm honest with you. But what it did prove, it's so entertaining. What it did prove, they should convert National League to League 3 officially now, and just have the bloody, 3 up, 3 down, like normal. Do you know what I mean? Because
Well, they finished 11 points ahead of Grimsby, didn't they, in the league?
yeah. Well, I mean, Salford were guilty of it before. What they do now, because National League doesn't include FFP, what they do, they plough all the money in when the club is in National League with League 1 players. And then because that doesn't count for FFP, when they get promoted, they seem to be getting promoted again straight away. And it gets over the FFP type of argument, so because they've already outspent the transfers when they're in National League.
Yeah.
You got a fan in the chat, and James saying National League is class, doesn't get the respect.
No, it don't, mate. It's a good league. Like you
Yeah,
see,
I loved it, man. I loved it. Defending went completely out of the window, I tell you. We had Diego Maradona bloody come out from his tomb and score the 3rd goal. The guy punched the fucking ball into the net.
For God's sake.
There's a lot of big clubs in that league, though, isn't there?
Oh,
Notts County.
League 1 as well. There's a lot of big clubs in League 1 as well. But
Very competitive, isn't it? Very competitive.
Grimsby, Chesterfield,
Got Bournemouth as well, Notts County.
who went up, Stockport.
Stockport, I think it was.
Yeah, Stockport won it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Big clubs.
Who got promoted from Championship?
That's tomorrow.
Fulham on the way with it.
Tomorrow.
Bournemouth second.
No, I'm talking about the playoff. It's the playoff final tomorrow, is it?
We play finals
I think
tomorrow
it's-
between
yeah.
Forest and Huddersfield.
Forest and Huddersfield.
I'd like Forest to give it a go, really, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
It's been way too long since they've been in the Premier League.
Huddersfield were up a few years ago. They were boring
Yeah.
as shit, weren't they? They were crap.
They hung on by the screen of their team the first year. The second year just went, yeah, oh well, have it. But take the points. We don't want to be here. And as I say, in terms of at the 2, I'd rather Forest because they're a big club in this. They're a sleeping giant big club. They've won the European title in their time twice. And 99 was it when they went down? We've got 22, 23 years since they got relegated.
97, I think it was. It
97,
was
it
when
might be 97.
Palmer played for them because it was a year which Van Hooijdonk went on strike.
Because Van Hooijdonk went on strike because he wasn't happy with Kevin Campbell being sold the way he had been to Everton or something, and it all kicked off. And Van Hooijdonk was like, well, why am I here then, basically?
I asked Carlton Palmer about that.
Hmm.
And I don't know if you watched that interview, but he absolutely hates Van Hooijdonk. Absolutely hates him because what he done. Basically, he just went on completely on strike. It wasn't like, it wasn't like he dropped tools on the pitch. He just didn't turn up.
No, I think he lost a lot of respect for that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Especially with the old school mob, like Carlton Palmer, old school and all that.
What was it? Mark Crossley was on Sky Sports yesterday. He asked him about it. He said, basically, to say that the old school, the ones, the homegrown players weren't for all that. They didn't agree with it, and but it was his choice. Left him to it. They just had to concentrate and do their job, and as he said, they just sadly missed out on surviving.
Oh, they got battered one time. I think Man United beat them 9-0 one something like that.
Yeah, it was 9-0, wasn't it, that season? Yeah. Man United just absolutely obliterated them.
We
always call Forest supporters scabs after the miners' strike.
I tell you what, though, Brian Clough was an absolute legend, though. I mean, you got to give it to him.
He did for that club and obviously Derby.
What he did for that club and the stories.
Oh,
I mean, my God.
I think he went. I think he went on a season or two too much. If I'm honest with you.
Oh yeah, but
Oh,
that- it was that's what I said about Wenger. You know, when we started to decline under Wenger, I said, "Come on, guys! You know, look what happened to Brian Clough. We can't do that. You know, just letting him be there to be there. You know, be
Yeah,
there. You
For
know,
the sake
Brian
of his
Clough.
reputation,
It was 2 or 3 seasons past it. Brian Clough. They just couldn't do anything. You know, and they ended up getting relegated.
Mm.
His last
Yeah.
season, they got relegated.
yeah, and then he come back up with Frank Clark, and then he went
Yeah.
down. I think Big Ron was their manager when he went
Well,
down.
Atkinson, yeah.
Because I've been trying to twist bloody Carlton Palmer's arm, get bloody Ron Atkinson for me to.
Oh, you'll be a laugh.
Yeah,
You'll be a
no.
laugh.
So Ron, did you actually say those words about?
On our TV after
I bet you won't.
yeah,
I bet you'll say, "Now listen, Brownie son. We can have a chat, but don't talk."
I
about
know.
it."
Yeah. Because what Carlton Palmer said, he said, "Look, Brownie," he said, "Look, I've known Ron for years, right? I've known Ron for years, and I tell you, if I ask him, then then you know, he will be asking for money."
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, I ask him anyway, just in case." And I come off the phone to him, and I thought, the thing is, I haven't fucking paid Carlton Palmer for his interview, so if I fucking pay Ron Atkinson and Carlton Palmer knows about it, Carlton Palmer will be saying, "Come on, son, where's my fucking money transferred?" Do you know what I mean?
Got to pay old Carlton Palmer. Bloody hell, got to pay him.
No, but he does help me out. He does help me out quite a bit, actually, on Twitter and stuff as well.
Yeah, you got to pay him. Give him his dues.
Have you got in contact with Blue Van Man, Ryan?
I haven't, no.
Just contact him on Twitter. He will help anybody, I tell you.
Maybe next season, obviously, once the fixtures will all come out, once we know when we're playing Leicester, obviously a bit more in advance, obviously, I'll do chat to him. Because obviously he's a Leicester fan, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, that'd be interesting.
He did, honestly, he's willing to help everyone, because I tried to do something with him when I was out in Spain, but then COVID hit. So and then I come back. So I always thought, what can I bloody do with him, like, you know? And then that idea then of footy scran.
I'm showing videos of all the people jumping the fence to get in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's a show now, it's on my screen now on BT. The Liverpool one, there's literally a lot of empty seats still.
Yeah, so that's people are showing up late, and so that's why they delayed it. But then you see the gates closed, and you're like, why are the gates closed? What are they closed for? Like, open the thing up, man. Let the people in.
Let all France in, why not?
There's already people in there.
2 minutes. I want to do a video. 2 minutes. I just found the footage.
Loads of empty seats, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They've ballsed it up again, haven't they?
But I was saying before when we started the stream, guys, I was saying to Sam, flashbacks galore coming, and I'm not liking the flashbacks I'm having in this stadium. I didn't want to have them flashbacks, but I'm getting them. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Fucking pain in the arse.
Yeah, we have bad memories from here, don't we? But no, the thing is, bloody UEFA, honestly, they're always ballsing it up.
What was it, a few weeks ago, the referee for that game actually has come out and said this the last few weeks. I cost Arsenal the European title. I made a mistake. We waited 17 years to confirm that.
He's Norwegian, by the way.
What did you have a word with him then? He was over there.
The ref was Norwegian. Yeah.
Colonel, I'm not pissed off. This is just the way I look, I guess.
Yes, Colonel Ward, my chair is very comfy. Thank you very much. That's why I put the laptop now on my chest, so I don't have to keep worrying about it being on the table. And yeah.
See, I guess I'm married, so I'm up in at my desk watching the game. So the TV downstairs is under other people's control.
Well, it's going to be the Kardashians or something like that, isn't it?
No. Leverage, if you know that show. So
Oh, I've heard of it. Yeah.
yeah. This is crazy. You've got this thing set up for like years, and now they'll let the people in the damn stadium.
Nice.
To be fair to UEFA in one sense, it was like a last-minute move in the last couple of months, wasn't it? Because this was meant to be in Russia, but because of what's going on, they moved it to Paris. But yeah, even so, they should have had some sort of planning.
But that would mean they've never ever had a football match at this thing the way they're, performing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just
It doesn't make sense, does it? Like, sure, they've held like World Cup finals and all that there.
This is the venue where we lost in 2006.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Do you know what though? I went to the remember when we lost the 2018? No, 17. When we lost to Atletico Madrid in the semi-final, and I'd already got tickets for the final. So I ended up still going and watching. I think it was Marseille versus Atletico Madrid.
Yes, Marseille Atletico in Marseille.
And that was in Lyon, and we got to the stadium, mate, about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and it was absolutely gridlocked. And they were searching every single person. So it does kind of make sense.
But even then, you'd think also there is a the rugby Champions League final we played earlier on a couple of hours ago. Just finished a couple of hours ago between Leinster and La Rochelle, the local French team. So that was in Marseille. So it's pretty busy in France, but obviously there's a bit of a distance, so you'd think there wouldn't be that much of an issue. But you still think they'd have some sort of planning behind it all for this not to happen.
It's the French. It's a miracle they're all on strike.
All right, lads.
There's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho on my screen there. A minute ago, Clarence Sageuf.
How are you, Gary? Anyway, you good, my friend?
I'm good.
Oh, there's Zizou.
The boss hat, right? Look at it. Look how Brownie's rolling now. He's got a boss hat. It's probably worth more than my house or something like that. He's just rolling. He's rolling big time now.
Leave it out, will you?
Sam, have you just seen Ronaldo on your screen?
They're showing all these people outside the stadium. It's like
Ronaldo, like Ronaldo's there, and he's put more weight. He's got bigger. I know he was big, but bloody hell!
I'm probably a minute behind you. Probably I just saw
There's a showing. Sorry,
I've seen Figo now.
Yeah, Figo, Ronaldinho, Zinedine Zidane. You name
There's
it.
Ronaldo. Yeah, he's gotten big, isn't he? Big boy.
Yeah. Actually, Ronaldo is actually the owner of Real Valladolid.
Yeah, I remember you saying that last year. Yeah,
Actually, the owner.
Raul's done the dugout as well.
Yadamas, Alamadid.
Oh dear. So, Liam, how are you feeling about this game?
I think Liverpool win it. I think I'm going to go 3-1. I think Liverpool are going to win it tonight. I think the only thing that makes me go Madrid, in some ways, is like how they've kind of beaten Chelsea and who was Man City. Obviously, we watched the Man City game, didn't we, on here? But I can see in that kind of sense that the kind of if they win it tonight, you'll sit there and think it was kind of made up from, wasn't it, or how they will come back in both the quarterfinal and semi-final. But I think Liverpool are going to be too strong for them tonight, personally, on the attack.
What I say is nobody has a Van Dijk, so if he comes out and plays, then he's going to support that back line better than City and Chelsea did. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
if he has a good game, then it's going to be a good one.
And their midfield's hard working at Liverpool. We know that Liverpool's midfield's always hard working. And like you said, there they got the Van Dijk in there, and they got the front three. Yeah, I fancy them tonight, to be honest. And
they've got Ox later. They've got Ox on the bench as well, just in case.
What did I say? Oxlade-Chamberlain, Ceballos, both on the benches.
Yeah, I was going to say Real Madrid have Ceballos to rely on.
And he was stitching us up last year, left, right, and centre in the Europa Cup.
Oh God.
Not good enough for us, but we'll let Real Madrid have them and Liverpool.
Oh, yeah, 2 years he did fuck all. There's not even go there.
I see Gareth Bale's on the bench. Is Gareth Bale on the bench tonight?
Yeah.
Not playing golf.
Yeah.
He got good seats, man. Leave the man alone. The man's got the best seats in the house. He's laughing at us.
He had a good round this morning. Apparently.
I know they make a lot of noise about him, but he's hit some goals for them in these big games. So
More to the point, is he going to Cardiff? Are them linked through?
Absolutely. 100%.
Just like
very much, mate.
Mbappe and Orlan were going to Real Madrid, wasn't it?
Hey. But I added on the bloody contract, didn't I? I made up for myself there.
Yeah, Sam, do you remember Hassan Alwal's coming to Arsenal any second now? Partey was
that was it. It was done. Done deal. Hassan Arsenal. Let's not forget Partey absolutely not going to Arsenal whatsoever.
Hey, you know what? If you carry on, I'm going to fucking leave this place.
Don't leave.
I wouldn't leave you, Gary. I wouldn't leave you. Many people would, I wouldn't.
To be fair, this is going to be Gary in November.
Yeah.
Everybody's going to be. You guys will be crying.
Gary's going to be the away fan on in November.
I have the England tissues on the way, so just.
As I said on the Arsenal fan circle, when Wales, America, and England are in that group, you lot chill out when Wales, bloody get the idea in your head. Wales are going to top the group. America second, Iran third, and England fourth.
Then you woke up.
Wales haven't qualified yet.
You know what? I got a horrible feeling, horrible feeling. But it could be an absolute stitch up to get Ukraine to qualify for the World Cup. I got a horrible feeling.
Well, it was in the Eurovision Song Contest, weren't it?
Well, I mean,
how dare they be
it's a real horrible feeling because I mean I don't know how old you guys are, right? But if you remember the 92 Euros. When Yugoslavia finished top of the qualifying group, but because there was a war going on in the country, they were thrown out. Second place Denmark and qualified instead of them, and they won the fucking competition. So, the precedent is there, whether you like it or not, Ukraine shouldn't, we should have bloody, throw you out. It should have, and it should be a straight-off final between Wales and Scotland.
Yes, Stefan's not happy in the chat. He's saying even a pre-match entertainment is pro Madrid.
A la Madrid, Stefan.
Birds dressed in all white and a red and yellow background. Hashtag Madrid run UEFA.
Well, at least now we know if Wales don't qualify, we just know our brains will go off on the conspiracies. It's all everything's all rigged.
I know you guys are watching. They're showing like fans getting pepper sprayed. Locked outside the stadium with tickets. Some of them with tickets.
We're getting a pre-match build-up.
I just want to bring that bird in yellow home with me. That's all I want.
But also as well, we got to remember is that I was alive doing a stitch-up in 1977, Joe Jordan handball, 1985, Dave Phillips giving away penalty. We were stitched up. So I hope we have Scotland in our playoff final because. We owe them one. I tell you.
No, I think it's going to be. Honestly think, as you say, I think it's going to be Ukraine versus Wales for that final.
Yeah, I do as well.
When is the game?
Midweek, 1st of June.
No, 1st of June is.
Let's get it on live. Right.
No. The semi-final is 1st of June.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Scotland versus Ukraine is 1st of June, and then yours a few days later.
We're playing Poland in Nations League on the 1st of June as well. And then
we'll set all that up. Me and Neil will set all that bet stage.
I reckon we should have that final live on here.
You know what?
Versus whoever.
It probably is an hour till it starts because It's 1:30 now, and we're still in the middle of the bloody entertainment.
Yeah,
Oh,
literally just
Jesus.
checking it now. It's like, what the?
See,
Well,
when I
they
looked
meant,
at
they meant,
Sky
they meant
Sports,
the
it did say half
festivities
hour.
were going to start. They didn't say the game, right? This is what everybody pays for. They pay for the concert before the
Oh, here
show,
we go.
right?
The opening ceremony is still in full flow, so we approach 8:30. There is going to be a further delay by a few minutes.
Few minutes.
What was I going to say? I wanted to get the Asia, because I live in Dubai. I wanted to get the Asia bloody playoff game, right? Because UAE are playing Australia in the Asian playoff game for World Cup.
What a fascinating game that'll be.
Yeah, but hang on. But for some
22-0.
reason, the game is in a neutral ground.
Between
Probably a
who?
political thing then.
How was that then? If you have a game is actually getting played in Qatar.
What, instead of Dubai?
Yeah.
The players in the tunnel, so this is a good sign.
We'll
Oh,
be back and forth watching
Dubai.
the match. Let's go Barcelona.
You think if it's UAE, be Dubai.
I know, or Abu Dhabi. Do you know what I mean? I would have gone here to watch. I would have watched it as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm starting at 1:45 now. Okay.
There's a delay by every 15 minutes, aren't they? Like, 9 o'clock.
Here he is, only in rush.
Oh, dear.
I wonder how much
It's a
bloody.
lot, yeah.
That's
How
old
much-
Perez, isn't it?
You know what? He's a bastard, Ian Rush, right? He's bloody ripping off.
Here we
He's
go.
making grassroots clubs go against the wall. He's got a company, right? He's got a company
It's
who
like, oh,
Players coming out.
who own approach like very lower tier clubs to buy the ground off them. And when they buy the ground off them, at first year they low rent, and then all of a sudden they bloody double or triple the rent to the football team. And many clubs have gone against the wall. Bastard.
Terrible.
Stefan's got a message for you, Brownie. Hope Liverpool get an early goal and finish off the lost cheaters off.
Puta pasa, puta pasa, puta Catalunya.
Brownie, I mean, you're funny, aren't you? I mean, you pick and choose who you want to sort of go at, don't you? Because Real Madrid, your favourite team in Spain, there's not a more crooked club in Spain than them, is there?
But but I like. It's.
Got him.
You caught him. He can't say anything.
No, I like the history. I know. No,
Just say you're right, Sam, and move on. Just say
I
it. Come on.
like the
say it.
history. I like the history about Real Madrid. I really
Just say
do.
you're right,
It's
Sam.
It's absolute crooked. It's sports washing at
Brownie.
its finest.
They've been using bank, Spanish banks' money for decades.
Yeah, well, the reason in which Real Madrid are all white, playing all white, is because that was Franco's all white message across Europe. They changed it. They changed it when they win the European Cup in the in the 60s.
Yeah.
When they had some like Puskás. Remember Puskás, the legendary Hungarian player?
Yeah.
When Hungary got invaded by the Soviet Union, Spain offered him a path to be a refugee, basically in Spain. But then all of a sudden, Puskás actually played international football for Hungary, and he also played international football for Spain.
Yeah.
And they said you can only go if you join Real Madrid.
This is my brother, by the way. He's saying shouldn't be going ahead right now until the kids and the fans outside are in and safe. They deserve to be booing they deserve to be booing. Apparently, it's booing in the stadium. Okay, that's the case. So fair enough to the booing, but yeah, this is Brendan. This is UEFA. They're all they're thinking about is money, money, money. The longer this delays,
Hey,
The
I tell
interest.
you what, my first ever European Cup final was an absolute disgrace. How they continued to do it. You know, it was 85 high show, and they continued to play. This is UEFA to a you know, on the button, just money they think about. It continued to play the game while it was dead bodies lying around the side of a pitch. Absolutely disgraceful.
Yeah. You're right.
Oh God, referees from France as well, from Lyon as well. Oh God, here comes the corruption. They're coming Benzema. Madrid must win. I was saying before, Brownie, as well, at the start of the stream, this is going to be the worst thing for UEFA. That two of the 12 teams that tried to do that breakaway Super League last year are in the Champions League final. There was 2 others last year.
It's only a matter of. Don't you think it's only a matter of time before that happens? Because
Yeah, UEFA, in my opinion, UEFA, I bloody they're tripping themselves up all the time with some of their bloody decisions. Do you know what I mean? And it's like making Republic realise now that they're just not fit for purpose.
I think that Super League is just a matter of time before that happens
Yeah.
because there's so much money they're missing out on, and they want that money.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense, right? Because you would think anybody who wants the money would be UEFA would want. If there's more money to be had in this thing called football, why aren't they going after it? Because they don't know how to do it, right? Or else they would have done it already. They just don't know what they're. They're clueless to this because there's tons of money out there. They can't.
The clubs want to go out there and create their own deals, don't they, without anyone brokering for them. So it's that whole.
To some degree, you don't. They can't do that, can they?
Well, if they create their own league, that's what they're going to do. They'll broker their own deal as the clubs. And,
I don't mind the European League on condition that is promotion and relegation.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, that was the thing
Nobody wants to do that. That's the thing. You want all the money. You don't.
Yeah,
but the thing is, right, the Champions League as it is now, it's the same clubs over and over again anyway. Those little stupid minnow clubs that come in, the third seeds, from Greece and bloody, Romania and all that.
Yeah.
They never get anywhere anyway. It's always the same clubs again and again and again.
That's what's damaged the European Cup. It should always be a champions. They should never have gone, or it should always be champions. But also as well, so Steaua Bucharest in '86, bloody, when you don't get them clubs anymore because just simply they've been priced out of the game.
Yeah,
you don't get the Steaua Bucharest. Rapid Vienna were good, and Benfica. I mean, Benfica never get past the group stage these days, do they? Look at history Benfica have.
Yep, no, they're just too small. It's the same clubs. I'm saying you get some weird and wonderful clubs who qualify for the Champions League, but then as soon as the group stage is finished, it's the same. It's the same teams.
Dynamo Kiev. Teams like that, they're never going to get a chance. That's kind of like why I prefer the Europa League rather than the Champions League.
Well, that's when you get the lower teams, isn't it?
I don't know if I prefer the Europa League though. Like, you think those group stages, you're playing Dundalk and all them kind of teams, like they're just a waste of time and energy, aren't they? Really, if we're being totally honest.
As a fan.
And then you get the bloody Champions League teams that don't qualify. You get them at the end as well.
Yeah, exactly.
As a fan, I bet if I know COVID was going on, wasn't there? I bet if Arsenal fans were allowed to go to Dundalk at that time, I bet they would have had a whale of a time. That would have been a great trip.
I think there was fans at that point.
Was there?
Yeah, that was before. That was literally just before.
No, Dundalk was behind closed doors, Liam.
Oh, was it behind closed doors?
Yeah. Well, it was, for that full season behind closed doors,
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong, the fans would, but...
the away fans would have had a nice day of it, but they're still... Dundalk is a fucking shit team, aren't they? Jesus Christ.
But they weren't even the worst, were they?
No,
No, I don't think so.
It was that
We managed
group.
to lose against that Swedish bloody team. Remember them?
Oh, Austin.
Yeah,
Malmo.
Östersund. Bloody
We
managed to
lost to
lose
our own,
against
didn't we? Do
them.
you remember that? We lost to
Yeah,
our own.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beat them at their place. What was it? What 2-0, 1-0,
Yeah,
something like that,
something
and
like
then
that.
literally lost the second leg at home. Right. But in terms of that group stage, the last time I was in Europe, it was that group stage. That group itself was so poor in terms of talent. We
Yeah.
literally did a B team and youth team and walked every single game in terms of.
We didn't do that. I was
In terms of
disappointed. We
actually
actually did
winning.
not play that way. We had our senior players, if you want to call them that.
No, like we had our
actually
B
playing in a lot of
listers.
those
We had our
games.
B listers and kids. We didn't go full strength until the knockouts.
The only good thing about the Europa League for me, and I think it's the only benefit about next year, and yet again, is that we can pay a lot of our youngsters and give them a lot of game time. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we did with Saka to start with. He played quite a lot of that season, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's the only benefit for me.
I enjoyed West Ham, watching West Ham's journey, European journey
This
this
season,
year. I
yeah.
really enjoyed it, and but they in the end both they concentrating on both the league and
Yeah, they were
the
good,
Europa
yeah.
League. They just didn't have the squad. They didn't have a
Yeah.
big enough squad for either.
And that's the thing about the Europa League this season. The one season we're not in it, look at the final four. Frankfurt, Rangers, West Ham, and Leipzig.
Yeah.
Next year, mate, it'd be 4 top teams.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be us and like literally Atletico Madrid. Do you know what I mean? Man United and someone else next year.
Tottenham.
Yeah, Tottenham as well, probably.
But if Atletico
kick
Madrid is
myself
there,
off.
one thing. But I almost said that name. But if that team's there, that shouldn't really make a difference, right?
No,
You can't say it's going to be a tough challenge and then you put that team in the list. Come on. Come on, seriously. If we get better from where we are today, come on, man. We can't keep saying that they suck and then say they're going to give us a challenge. I mean,
they won't give us a
You
chance.
got some idiot in the chat, Ryan.
Yeah, I know.
What's in the microwave today? Because I don't think he told us the other day, did he?
That's funny. I like that one.
Ping. That's what I'm going to call Sam now. Ping. Ping.
Yeah, at the end of every sentence, Sam, you're gonna have to say "bing."
Haven't I got rid of you? Yeah, I swore I fucking chucked you away in some bin somewhere. I've got a new microwave. You know that. I've got a new microwave now. So bloody jog on.
I apologise for bringing Tottenham into the equation.
I used to love the days where Cardiff were allowed in the Welsh Cup and we'd go into Europe. We'd never get further in the bloody first round, but it'd be a really enjoyable trip.
Well, that's what
You must have won the Welsh Cup every year, did you?
Sorry?
Did you win the Welsh Cup every year?
Well, most of the time, but we did have some. We actually beat Real Madrid one year. And then beat them 1-0 at Cardiff, lost 2-0. And you had Newport then going to the quarterfinals of the Cup Winners' Cup in '81. Really enjoyable, but they chucked all the English-based league teams out then.
That's your own fault. They weren't playing England.
Well, I got the
Yesterday's
CEO of the Welsh FA coming on this week. I'm going to ask him. Any chance you can allow bloody Cardiff back in the Welsh Cup? And it'd be good if we play fucking Arsenal then. In
We'll kick
Europe.
your
Let's
ass.
have it.
We'll kick your ass every week with our youth team.
Yeah, we'll thrash with our youth team. That'd be good.
We're on about another youngster from you lot, actually. No, I'm.
Badass.
Yeah, from because
Ted
we had
Badass.
we had one youngster didn't we, last year.
McGuinness.
Who's that?
McGuinness.
Hang on.
And McGuinness last year.
McGuinness, yeah, he's come
yeah.
good actually. He's come good.
Told
He had a
you.
bit of a bloody touchy start, but he's a firm fan's favourite now.
I told you, Bernie. We signed him. I was pissed off because
Yeah, but we've had some dodgy loan signings from you over the years. Proper dodgy loan
who was the
signings.
one- who was the one a couple of years before that? The fullback that you complained about.
Oh, I don't know. I remember. It was a double barrel name as well. He was like a left winger or something, and he played in the playoff final when we lost to Blackpool. And I was like, "What? I may as well. I'd rather play with 10 men than this fucking donkey." Do you know what I mean?
Oh dear.
Oh, Alison. Oh.
Right. We had Ossie Tutu, Desmond
That's the one.
Tutu.
That's the one, Desmond Tutu.
Oh dear.
Shamak. I never knew we had Shamak. Did we have Shamak?
Shermack, bloody hell, he's so
That's
crap.
about
He
it,
didn't know he had
Yeah,
it.
he went from Palace to you, didn't he?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
That did
Okay.
his career.
He's so crap, we didn't even know you had him. That's how crap he was.
I thought back. I've got to admit, when we got him, the first 6 months, he was actually a decent striker. Then after that, he just, for whatever reason, but was it after Villa away that season, he just fell off a cliff and he never recovered. And what was it? Yeah, he said he went to. Did we went out on loan to Charlton or something as well, that championship team that season?
Yeah, there was something like that. He went, yeah.
And he came back. They were sold him to Palace.
He did all right at Palace, though, didn't he?
It was hit and miss because obviously
Yeah, I
him
think
and
so.
I thought he did all right there. He did all right. They liked him.
Hmm.
He played more of a deep role, though, didn't he? He was like more of like an attacking centre midfielder for them.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about now?
Don't come
Shamak.
any dodgy.
That ball
Shamak.
didn't cross
Oh,
over the
Shamak,
line.
how
These
are you, my
guys.
friend?
Shermack, he was what a donkey he was.
What did he get? He got like 9 goals in his first 10 games for us, didn't he?
Yeah, and then he just fell off a cliff. Never recovered.
The only thing he ever did since that was that Reading game, wasn't it, when he scored that winner? Well,
Yeah, the following season, the
Yeah.
was it 7-5? That game?
that was fucking madness, wasn't it, that game?
4-0 down, and then got one back before half time, and then came back and took it in the last kick of the game because Shelney takes it to extra time.
With Shelby,
And
yeah.
Giroud and fucking Coquelin thought it was end of the game. Like there's going to be a replay. So they went off to the Arsenal fans, got their shirts and threw them to the crowd. Then they had to go back to the crowd and no, you got to fucking play. Get your shirts back, you idiots.
Mr. Bungle's in the house. Hello, Mr. Bungle.
Mr. Mungle's
Hello,
there.
hello.
Take the
I recover from rather. Bring back a thing like that. I thought you was better. Oh, you didn't mind, though, did you?
Oh dear.
Sam brings his entourage with him. He doesn't go anywhere without it.
I got microwave entourage. Fucking brilliant.
Oh, well. Whose internet am I don't piggyback off in anyone's internet now, Mr. Bundle. I don't.
Remember you in Spain, you were doing your own channel, trying to, I'm going to run my own channel. You didn't even have your own fucking internet.
I know. The Spanish internet was fucking crap on it. It was
You was
crap.
using your neighbour's internet all the time, you was.
I was getting an alcohol fucking problem because I was fucking going to my mate's restaurant all the fucking time. He said, "Yeah, you can sit here and do your shows, but you have to, you have to order. Yeah, no worries. Fucking bottle of wine and all that. Those fucking having. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you and your
then
fucking bottles of wine, honestly. Bloody hell. Can't just have a bottle of beer, can you have a fucking bottle of wine?
Oh, I fucking buffering now. I'm about internet. I'm fucking buffering.
I don't think Benzema has touched this ball much today.
I was thinking, I can't do another.
Was it started then?
Yeah, it started.
Oh,
That's what,
bloody
Brownie, what do you think we're here for?
I'm honestly, I'm watching.
Scoreboard on the screen.
The singer is still on the fucking screen.
Singer.
About 30 minutes in, mate.
It's still on my screen, I'm telling you.
We're 12 minutes into the game now.
Now. Puta, puta.
You gotta get another.
Oh,
We've
my
got
Fucking
another
hell.
link, mate.
Oh,
Thing is, right, not one person's mentioned anything about this game in the first 30
it's
minutes.
been boring.
Yeah,
No,
but yeah.
Look at this.
I just, I can't be
Liverpool
doing another
spending
penalty
all their
shootout.
time
Not
on
another
their
Liverpool
defensive
penalty
side.
shootout.
No, bloody
Oh,
hell.
fuck no. Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell, mate.
But nothing much has happened, has it? That's the thing. Isn't
No,
it?
absolutely nothing.
The ball's
Brownie's
just
on,
going
Brownie's
backwards
on
and
that
forwards, isn't it?
slow Wi-Fi. It's got like an hour delay.
Come on, man.
Everybody else is like a minute. He's like, they're still trying to get in the stadium over here.
I know. I looked at the woman who's still singing.
God. You're fucking
I'm
20
thinking it's a
behind.
fucking long. I was thinking it's a fucking long delay. It's a fucking long delay. Do you know?
What, she had a fucking half an hour concert, did she?
Fucking back up. Fucking.
Fucking, you're watching BBC One's Big Day in Coventry, you are. Fucking Radio One's Big Day out.
Oh my gosh, Brownie, you're funny, man. You're great, man. Gotta get you on my show. We need the laughs. We don't laugh enough.
I thought he still watch. I thought he still fucking sorting the tickets out or something. Fucking hell.
You ain't missed much, though, to be fair. It's been literally so near so far. Both teams very holding back. But in terms of, yes, as I was saying before about Benzema not touching the ball yet, he did this in the quarter final, the second leg, against Chelsea at the Bernabeu, and then it comes out of nowhere and scores against them over the line there. And he did it in the semi-finals against City. You know, coast the game and out of nowhere, it pops up and knows where the goal is. You're quite happy to just coast through the game, but if he turns up with the big moments.
Yeah, that's why you got to put them away when you get your chances, because they have
defending from Canate.
Yeah, on Junior, right?
Yeah,
Brilliant defending from Canate. Yeah. Vinicius or Vinny, or whatever he calls himself.
Come on, man. Fucking hell. Nothing like fuck.
Get some more coins. Come on, just put all the just put all the coins in.
Up.
I reckon
It hits the post.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Brownie almost missed the goal there. You gotta
reset the link.
Ooh,
or reload the link.
Mo Salah. Good second quarter. Oh, here we go. Ooh,
Liverpool's now figuring out, you know what, we can't win this game if we don't take shots. So they're taking shots now.
There's a fundamental
Probably about 2 shots there that they took in that minute period there.
What minute you on, Gary?
I reckon he done with bloody
17th minute. We're in the 17th minute over here.
Oh bloody hell, on 15-13, yeah.
I reckon he blocked.
What minute are you on, Gary?
It's gotta be the 17th minute.
Are you taking a piss?
No.
I'm on a 16-1.
I reckon he blocked a being fucking signal. That's probably fucking done, I reckon.
I just hit the post now for me.
Oh yeah, okay.
So I'm well behind, so yeah, I'm fucked.
I guess with the big things, the feed is stronger over here in the States, huh?
Yeah.
Don't know how true this is, but I've seen that. But they reckon Liverpool fans were climbing over fences trying to get into the stadium.
They look like they hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Good save, death and Courtois. Straight at him, but still. Liverpool waking up now.
Well, at some point they're gonna have to, or else they're gonna let this team back in.
Right,
if they
hang
don't,
on.
right?
I'm gonna have to fucking shut everything down and come back now.
Okay.
You know, all right then.
You know what he actually means by that? He's gonna have to run some more wire.
Yeah.
It's only Christmas the bundle, bloody on about my fucking piggyback. You know, that's
You have to,
Oh,
you
this
have to get new
bundle's
hamsters
good,
to
man.
that wheel, innit? You have to get new
Uh
hamsters.
oh,
to that
they're
wheel.
on the attack here. Got a nice cross in there, but there's nobody there.
right. I'll come back now.
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, that was probably they just had what looked like a threat there, but it was squashed pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm on 1750 now.
Yeah,
I'm on
1756. So
1835.
oh, look
Bloody
at you.
hell. I'm on 17 right now, 1701. Bloody
Oh,
hell.
bloody hell.
You ain't missing much.
No.
That's
Jesus,
just,
what the
it's
fuck
just,
was that?
it's just you're going to see the goal 2 minutes before me.
And you'll be like, hurry up, come on.
They're gonna have VAR and everything, and then Sam's like, "All right, they just scored." Yeah, Liverpool's gonna have to score soon, or else I have a feeling they can't let this team stay in here. Look at this shot. Oh, that was a terrible. That was a Partey shot there from Trent.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wow, look at that. That's got some
That's,
height on
that's
that.
worse than Partey. Jesus.
Launched it.
Hit that.
I suppose. I'll see it in 2 minutes.
Danny's saying in the chat, not saying my Wi-Fi is bad, but Liverpool just beat Chelsea on penalties.
Hudson's on it tonight.
League Cup or FA Cup?
I know where he wants this game to go tonight.
Oh dear. There we go, Liverpool fan.
No, he's Everton.
Oh, fair enough. Then that's cool.
Oh, off the post. Oh, mate. I don't know if he saved that, mate. Mane's just hit the post.
Is that a second one, or that's the?
Well, Liam's
Nah, that's the one. Mate, I think he's tipped it onto the post.
Liverpool are just so much better in attack. Aren't
Yeah,
they?
he has. That is a great. Oh, mate. They're turning the screw on these already.
Yeah.
So some geezer out there must be a delay like you lot. How's that not got in?
Oh, Qatar is the goalkeeper. There is he's getting lucky, man. At some point, it's not gonna get so lucky there. Oh, he could have hit off the back of his head and gone in if he got lucky there because it hit him and bounced backwards, didn't it? Glanced him.
Yeah, glanced off his head. Yeah. You know what? I think they need a bit of Dennis Bias, Madrid. I think they didn't need him in the midfield to park the bus.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not being serious. Anyone out there that's new to the channel, I can take the piss.
I think Liverpool's got like probably 70% of this ball, man. I don't know if that's
Means nothing about the chances though, Gary.
They're creating chances as well, though.
no, they got to score, or else it doesn't matter. It means absolutely nothing.
End game goal.
The thing is, Real Madrid have rid their luck most of the tournament now.
Yeah, we did say this before at the start of the stream as well. How they've sort of lucked out. The luck just kept on going.
Here we go. Diaz. Oh.
Well, Valley's back. Any good news?
It's still no.
It's still
I've been bloody. I can't fucking watch a game no more, man.
Mane hit the post. That's the only action we've had.
Who?
Mane.
Okay.
Oh, Sky Sports News reporter I couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Carve Salakal describes being tear gassed outside the stadium.
All right, Diaz on the
Even no reason. No, there's a reason, mate, why you got tear gas. There was an absolute reason.
Mr. Tommy S is not a right back. He's not a centre back. He's not a defender. I don't know what they brought.
The day's just got even better. We'll have to watch him on Sky Sports for the next week now, won't we?
We'll have the next the full summer, every day all summer. Also been into this one. It's any day now, any day now, any day now. Fuck off.
Absolute facts again from Mr. Hudson.
Yeah, Mr. Husband saying, you're right, Liam. Although we last won the title in 87, I just love Arsenal's title win in 89. Of course. I watched 89 the other night, actually, on the anniversary. Best of finish to a title race ever. Of course.
You'll never get a finish like that ever again.
No, that was special.
Don't tell Sky that. They think fucking Aguero's moment is the best ever moment to a season.
That's because football only started in 92. In 92 in Sky's eyes.
Yeah. But I said it on the Arsenal fan circle. By far, Sky tried to bloody cover over that 89 one because Premier League wasn't around then.
Yeah.
You know, how can you do the Aguero one when QPR were relegated?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And QPR gave him the goal. Because remember, it went 2-2.
They've done 10 men as well, weren't they?
Yeah, well, Vinny got sent off, wasn't he? Ex-Man City.
Cherry Barton.
And that's always been bloody. That's always been dodgy.
Edin Dzeko scored the equaliser. And because the players got wind that they were safe, as
yes,
they
I got a picture.
They restarted. They went, okay, there you go, Man City, you have the ball again. And it was okay.
Sorry, Ryan. I know you love your conspiracies, mate.
No, but I'm stating facts. It actually did happen.
He's listening to Richard too much. He's listening to Richard too much.
I watched the clip the other day. There's like 2 minutes that go after he passes them, gives them the ball. There's like 2 minutes.
I know, but what I'm saying is they could have made them work for getting the ball, not literally go, okay, there you go, have it.
And they just sat back and they gave them all, but there was like 3 or 4 at least chances they could get the ball between them.
I'm not saying they just purposely went out their way to go, okay, there you go. But my thing is actually, I mean, they could have made Man City work for it a bit harder. They're just going, no, you can have the ball now.
Yeah, that's true. They just sat back and tried to park the bus, didn't they? It didn't work very well. The bus broke.
Oh dear.
Because they went 2-1 up, didn't they?
QPR, yeah.
QPR, when they were actually with 10 men at the time.
Yeah, was it Mackey? His name then? James Mackey?
John Mackey.
Yeah, something like that. He scored the second goal.
Yeah.
Did they have Dribble Cisse playing for him at the time?
Yeah, because he was celebrating, weren't he? Do you remember?
Yeah.
He went up to Nasri celebrating with him.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a bit shoddy, weren't it, really? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it was a bit weird, but for me, Anfield, it don't get anywhere close to it. Like they were the best team in Europe at the time, weren't they? Like in their backyard, mate, where they're going to score 2 goals and not concede.
Yeah.
1 minute of injury time, just 1 minute of injury time as well.
Yeah.
But as I said on that Guy's show the other day, the dark mind games by George Graham before, as the players come out, because it was only just shortly after Hillsborough, and they put the flower where each player placed a bouquet of flowers all around the ground. You know what I mean? That was so liked by the home fans. I don't think Anfield was as intimidating then from that moment onwards for that game.
Yeah, that's true. That's possible. Yeah.
You know, because it was like only 2 or 3 weeks after Hillsborough, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They're going to be subdued by that as well, aren't they?
I remember when it was, I was only a kid at the time, but I do remember the old, I mentioned on Arsenal Fan Circle, it was the old classic chant of the 80s, which was, Arsenal fans were singing it from like last 20 minutes because they were 1-0 up, and it was attack, 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 attack. And it was just constant chanting that for the last 20 minutes of the game. And yeah, as a neutral, and then, I'm not a lover of Liverpool, definitely not then, because they were winning everything. But I loved it. I loved it.
It's been all Liverpool, really, hasn't it?
Yep.
Mm.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
the shot from Junior. That it was, if it slips through the goalkeeper's hand, it's in. So, they all they need is one, and until Liverpool scores, all they need is that one chance. Liverpool's gonna have to force this thing all the way down. I am liking how they are letting them play. Carvajal had a basically two hands
You're
on.
not Liverpool's
on the
absolutely
lead.
bossing them, though, mate.
Yeah.
Absolutely bossing them.
See, you're getting lazy when you take a shot like that from like 50 yards out.
What minute are you guys on?
The game's over. What are you talking about?
28-46.
We're just doing we're just going over there. We're doing a review right now. What are you talking about?
You're
90
doing the
minutes is
player
up there,
ratings,
and
you're doing the
we're
fucking
going to
player
PKs, man.
Doing the player ratings.
28-23, my end.
Yeah, 28,
Yeah, I'm
29
on, like,
right there.
Jumping at the moment.
He's got some special kind of internet going on over there.
A minute ago, I was on 21. I'm now on 27.
Yay. Progress.
He's got some
I'm
weird
on
buffering
27.
going on there.
I'm on 27.46 now.
29-32.
Sound like bloody doing the bingo.
Yeah, I see that we all synced up to one another, yeah?
Not it means we've got 30 seconds of each other pretty much most, but Liam's like a few seconds.
Oh!
of it.
Oh,
About a minute.
Madrid nearly went through then.
We buy no time. You can tell we buy no,
Yeah,
for the little I've seen.
Well, that's why Liverpool has to score, because if they don't care
will.
when they score. They'll score in the 90th minute if they have to. But
Yeah.
Liverpool's got to get ahead just to put themselves in a good
I
position.
think I've said it for a while, the last few weeks now. I think Liverpool have been knackered the last few games I watched them. Absolutely shattered. That Tottenham game, Wolves could have beaten them in the end. I know they won 3-1 in the end.
I don't think Salah's been the same player for the last couple of months either.
No, I agree with you. That Tottenham game, I actually put a bet on him to have 2 shots on target during 90 minutes. He didn't have fucking one.
Mate, that was shocking, weren't they, Liverpool in that game? Absolute shocking.
Yeah, Salah he can't control this ball at all. His touch is really bad, and he just lost it again.
Yeah, he's probably getting a little bit burnt out now, probably.
Yeah.
Colonel saying, is your internet jumping around here or your eyes? And Danny says he's wireless, not even on Wi-Fi now.
on about that cup final, I done it on because I grew up in the valleys, right? I done it on a Facebook page. It was the game of the day of the FA Cup final. I said, strange but true. 1988, the moment in which Liverpool were awarded a penalty, a bus went into a house in my street. Fucking coached by. I never knew, he could have been a Liverpool fan, fucking celebrated, forgot he was driving and went through, do you know what I mean? And then I said, "Did anyone else remember it?" And the fucking owner of the house got in contact with me. He said, "Yeah, I was watching the fucking game, and all of a sudden, the fucking bus comes in my front door." On about that Wimbledon.
That must have been a good old claim job, that one, though.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I was talking to him for
Salah is killing them, man. His touch is so
I
bad.
can't remember, but they had a pickup truck go through the house.
So bad.
It was like on a corner. It was on a corner, and if you took a corner badly, you're in the kitchen,
Sounds like he was.
They're smelly bastards anyway. Maybe.
Oh dear. It's saying it all. We've not really spoke about this game at all, have we? This is spoke about random bollocks.
There's only one team that's really wanting to play at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, this is what we're seeing from Madrid is what we saw in the second leg against Chelsea at the Bernabeu.
It just shows you, though, don't it, a little bit, like
Just
how
shows
these
how
Spanish
Newcastle-
clubs have lost their kind of way. Like, you'd have never have imagined 10, 15 years ago that Real Madrid would be defending like this.
No.
I was on about watch-alongs. I was watching Mark Goldbridge on the Forstcast, you know, via Ben Foster.
Oh,
the
Ben
Ben
Foster's
Foster
thing, yeah.
channel. And I don't know if it's true. I wasn't on YouTube then, but Goldbridge always claims that he started watch-alongs, and he was asked the question, you know, what made you think about watch-alongs, and he was like, and it is right, is that he wanted to recreate when you go to a pub with your friends, you're all sat around the table, you're actually talking about anything apart from a game, but you're still watching a game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so that's kind of like pulled me away from actually commentating on games when I do watch-alongs now. Okay, I'll just talk bollocks to you lot in the fucking chat.
But you do that either way. We don't lose. We get the same stuff.
Have you seen this?
Oh my
Liverpool
God.
have had 8 shots, Real Madrid have had none.
Oh my God. Feels about right.
I mean, all of Liverpool's shots are just they're
Like
not
the goalkeeper.
threatening the goalkeeper at all. He's just sitting there going, "Thank you."
You know what? This has all the ingredients for Bill to come on as a
Oh, here we go.
substitute and get the
Oh,
winner.
here we go.
I said that right at the beginning.
Yeah,
The world's
and it won't
the
happen. It's
world's
like everything else.
He's gonna do what he did in that game where he takes it off the foot of the goalkeeper as he's trying to clear it, and it goes in. Right?
Oh, 28 Kiev final, yeah.
And he gets interviewed. He says, where you going? I'm going to Cardiff. That's what he's saying. I'm going to Cardiff.
It doesn't say. It says, "Watch this." Has a
I'm
best
going
saying.
to Cardiff, and I'm going to Disneyland. No,
And
nobody
the
goes to
bloopers.
Disneyland. You go to Cardiff. Come on.
Well, his uncle played for Cardiff, you see.
I thought it was because it's better than Disneyland is what I thought.
Well, he's won it.
He's going to
He's won
retire.
it.
If Wales don't qualify,
No,
he's
he's
going to
standards now.
retire.
Oh dear.
That's a great pass.
He'll be there for a few months. The World Cup will come and go, and he'll be like, "Okay, I'm gone now." Bye.
That's all it is, right? To be honest, I just wanted to keep himself fit for a World Cup, so Wales need to qualify from the sign. But the Championship is much harder than bloody Premier League. You know, it's corner.
Well, it's 'cause there's so many-
Yeah, I can see Real Madrid scoring on
Yeah.
their first shot on target.
Vinicius Junior is a frustrating player to watch.
Oh my God! Bit of ping pong in the box there.
That shot, that long ball.
They're playing
Luis,
rugby now. Yay!
Okay.
Book him.
Carvajal's going to have to get a yellow at some point, man. He's got his hands all over these guys.
He's just played rugby with fucking Luis Diaz.
I mean, look, he's got. Oh, look at it.
Like, get over there!
I mean, he was holding Luis earlier in the game. Even after he got pulled away, he still had a hold of it, and because of it, Luis kicked it out of bounds. So it was like, come on. Should have been a yellow for all of the times you've been putting a hold on him, man. He's probably going, all right, you got 5 more of these that I'm really seriously thinking about giving you a yellow.
5 more later. You get 1 more chance.
This is a shocking final so far.
Reminded me
Yeah,
of Liverpool
these
bloody
attacking
Tottenham
players,
final.
nothing's
That was a
happening.
shocker, wasn't it?
It's like Real Madrid does not want to play today right now.
No.
They're happy to just sit back and wait, let Liverpool wear
How did
themselves
this-
out.
Yeah, I think that's a game plan because Liverpool are good on the counter attack, aren't they?
To be fair, when Real Madrid do get forward, and certain they do look, they got the pace, didn't they? Like that
Yeah.
Yeah,
Brazilian junior.
Vinicius Junior. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's fucking frustrating to watch that kid. You know, he's still very raw.
Yeah.
And he does the wrong option more than bloody doing the right option at times.
Was it a couple of years ago that there's a clip that went viral as they're going to go out for second
Yeah,
half?
when Benzema
Was a
went
don't pass
to
to him on the
Courtois.
other team.
Yeah, again, Benzema went to Courtois. He said, don't pass it to him. I think Champions League.
The Champions League game, yeah. I think it was a group stage.
Go on.
Yeah, like group stage as well before you even qualified.
Come on, Carvalho. What was that? Bloody hell, you bloody shot it at his fucking forehead rather than pass.
Oh, Diaz is having him on toast. Oh, Gabriel.
Luis is going to be a problem if they don't have an answer for him.
He's South American, and he
has to be patient.
I mean, look how far Benzema's had to drop back. He's doing a Lacazette now and dropping back all the way back into midfield to get the ball.
There's no other way he's getting it, to be fair to him.
No.
They don't seem to want to build up from the back. That's why, right? If you're putting these long balls in with they're never having a chance at all. The more Van Dijk touches the ball, I think the less Real Madrid gets anything here. So.
We've nearly watched 2.5 cup finals with Liverpool in it and no one scored a goal.
Yep, sounds about right. If Liverpool get to the final next season, I'm not bothering. I don't even care if it's a Champions League final. I'm not bothering if it'll be like this again. So 2.5 finals in, and it's fucking no goals. Who's been watching the drama kick off between Rio and John Terry recently?
It is better, Colonel Ward. It is better. You just watch it. Real Madrid are playing a patient game, man. If it continues like this, 60, 70 minutes, they'll up the game.
Yeah. Got calling Liverpool. I was to say,
Guy's right. Guy's right. Liverpool need to score during this period.
This is like taking all the body blows, and then next thing you know, they just put an uppercut, and then you're done. All right? Because if Real Madrid scores, they're not going to just score one based on what I think they've been saving up for.
Madrid have got a better bench than Real Madrid as well.
Yeah.
Madrid have got a better bench than Liverpool side.
Henderson could have scored there if he could have put it on the other side of that defender. Are we not supposed to commentate? I don't know how this.
Yeah, you do. Oh, yeah.
I can't talk bollocks like the man Brownie over there, so I really have that talk down.
I was going to say, has anyone been watching the kickoff between John Terry and Rio Ferdinand online the last few days?
I see it.
Oh, mate. John Terry trying to set fucking mile high. I'm the best defender and all that crap. Like, fuck off. And Rio being Rio has gone, well, you're a racist twat, so fuck off.
Wow. Damn. Okay.
No, it's like tick for tat, basically. And then obviously John Terry's gone, well, stats are facts and all that. Well, fucking factually, you got, mate, the court might have, I'm trying to get John Terry to block me so I don't have to watch all this bullshit. I was like, factually, the court might have bought your bullshit, but straight after the FA fucking did their own investigation, banned you, gave you a fine, and stripped you of the England captain's armband. You never play for England again. But hey, you're not a racist.
Oh, Benzema! Oh, what's he done there?
Oh,
1-0 with Madrid!
Yeah, it's over for Liverpool.
Disallowed.
What, VAR or?
I don't know. VAR probably come in. I think he was probably offside early in the move. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if he is off.
Was it a foul build up? Wasn't it?
Mate, this is dreadful though. When you see this, yeah, right, this is appalling from Liverpool.
I was watching it coming now. I'm on 42-21.
Mate, you wait to see this goal. Like
You know
Benzema's
what said it was
actually.
not going to run out steam. They've been running out of steam for the last 2 or 3 weeks, mate.
Christ. Oh, what is the... What
Yeah,
was
he's off-
going on?
He's
I haven't
offside.
seen it yet.
He's
Oh, I
offside.
don't know, mate. No, I've
No,
just
he's
seen the thing
offside.
back.
He's
I'm not
between
sure
the
he is, Gary.
He's between the two centre backs, man.
Mate, watch it again. I'm not sure he is at the moment.
From the angle, it looks like he's between the two and behind him
What?
by just a little bit.
It'd be interesting.
Got to stop it. They need to sort of freeze it. But what's Addison doing there? Look, Addison there. Boom, what's he doing?
That's
Someone-
dreadful, mate, isn't it? Well, what were they both doing, to be fair?
I think Canute is about to fucking hoof it, but fucking he sees his goalkeeper's hand come out of nowhere. He's like, I don't want to kick it. Because obviously he's fucking keep his heart. Keep his
I'm not
hand.
sure he's off, you know.
Still haven't got to it on my fucking feed.
If Addison doesn't do that stupid...
I haven't got to it either, Sam.
Coming up now, I think.
Mate, he absolutely fucked it up as well, Benzema, didn't he?
Canate
first time,
basically didn't want the ball. Like hot potato. I don't want this thing.
It just sums up this game, yeah.
He should have just cleared it. He could have cleared that thing.
Oh, because the goalkeeper... or is it... Oh, is he online with Van Dijk?
Oh, mate, I'm not sure he's off.
No,
I
this
If
is
he's
online
off, it's only just about.
because of the
Was
goalkeeper.
VAR looking at it then?
Yeah.
A long
See, on
time
that
ago.
angle, he looks he's off. But when you look at the other angle,
It was good. It was good timing if he's on, because, I mean, you see the ball in the air and he's basically got him. He's got him. So
what's your views, though, yeah, right, on this as well?
Right, hang on.
With this year, right, they don't show the like. If you're watching the Premier League, the fans at home know before in the
Yeah.
stadium. We're here, no one knows, do they? They don't
No.
show it.
I think I like
Absolutely.
that better because I don't really want to. Because when they show it to us, you're like, nah.
He didn't complain though, did he, Benzema? That's normally a
No.
telling sign.
He knew he was close. He
This
definitely
is close, mate. This is well
definitely-
close.
He timed it as good as he could, but I don't think he was. I think he was just a fraction ahead
I
of them.
think he just went too early.
He wouldn't have been able to get. I think they would have closed him down quicker if he was on target, if he was on time.
How fucking long does it take, though, mate? Do you know what I mean? Jesus.
They're on the phone to fucking Perez and basically saying,
Oh,
give us the money.
okay.
More
so,
longer ago, mate. I think this is a goal.
Oh, so it's the goalkeeper that basically set up
Yeah,
the
the
goal.
goalkeeper's on the floor.
I didn't notice
He's
that.
deemed out of play. So is it it's that last two defender situation we spoke about earlier in the season. So they're trying to see if he's in line with Van Dijk.
Check over, not given.
Oh,
Disallowed. I think it's... Oh, is it check? Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is disallowed. Yeah, you're right. It's the two defenders.
Yeah.
You have to have two defenders. The keeper was about in front of the
Out of
bench.
line,
So it's on the second one. I
Mate,
thought
he's
it was
nearly
on-
fucked up again, Allison.
yeah.
Lucky
But yeah-
bastards, Liverpool, ain't they? Always
Offside
lucky.
is the goalkeeper and one
not offside.
defender. Isn't it?
Always lucky, they.
They're
them
giving it
lot.
offside,
I'll give it offside, yeah.
but it's not offside.
Oh, there's Zidane.
But that would have been interesting if that had stood.
Ah.
They used Van Dijk's arse to determine if Watchalong was onside. And
I thought he was offside when they hit the through ball at first.
That's what I initially thought they were looking at initially until they started showing us a bit.
But technically, if the Liverpool player last hit it, then he's not offside.
No, if a Liverpool player's played the ball,
Defender fucking kicked it last, and he's not offside.
yeah, if a Liverpool player played the ball and there is not offside, is a goal. And that's something else
And
they
it
got
come
off
off
the
his
ground.
knee. It come off a Liverpool defender's knee.
Yeah.
So technically, he's not offside.
Jesus Christ. Solihull Moors versus Chesterfield tomorrow, apparently. Jesus.
You come off a defender's knee.
Half
If you're
time.
looking at the second phase, that is not offside.
They could go in either one, right? Because they have to go through the entire play. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just going with what the camera is showing. The camera's more or less focusing the second phase, aren't they?
see, they should just. That's what I just hate the way they implement this thing. Just make the call and go and just move on. If you can't make the call, let it go. But just make the call. Just make the call. Oh, there's a little elbow to the face. He's letting him play. I like it. If Carvajal can basically grapple with him, I guess Trent can put an elbow into the face of
There you go.
Vinny Jr. So
Okay.
there you go.
Jesus Christ. Like Liam said earlier, we're literally 2.5 finals in involving Liverpool and no goals have been scored. And VAR is having a fucking massive involvement like the League Cup final. Fucking hell.
They've got the firepower. They're firing blanks at the moment.
Yeah.
And this is the same thing we saw with City, right? City had a chance to go up probably 3 or 4 goals in that thing and didn't do it. And you pay for it when you don't.
But Real Madrid seem to be more
Streetwise.
not streetwise, but more kind of like they're not taking as many risks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned about Casemiro. You get Casemiro booked early on and fucking win the midfield battle. Carvajal is not diving in; he's standing up.
He's too busy grabbing hold of Luis, man. You don't have time to be.
No, Real Madrid are playing a more conservative approach, counter-attacking, and it's working for them at the moment. But mind you, Liverpool have had their chances. I mean, they've hit the post. They've had a couple of other really good chances. Liverpool could be leading this game as well. So, but it's about it's at the end of the day, it's about who takes their chances. You know, you can have one chance in a game and win. Or you can have 20 and miss all of them and not win.
Come on. Whether it was light, a touch or not, Trent Alexander's arm should not have been up that fucking high.
You know what? Carvajal should have gotten a yellow already. So I'm telling you, they're letting him play. So just let him play.
Half time. I'm half time.
Yeah, let him play. Let him play. Yeah.
Vamos!
This is good fun.
What does that mean?
Come on.
No, why were you saying that? I mean,
Vamos. Come on.
Talking about the Wi-Fi?
No, I'm talking about Los Blancos.
The hamster died for a second.
Gareth Bale coming on, scoring a winner.
Oh, for God's sake.
Gareth Bale will come on and he'll fucking just fall over and fucking won't do anything.
Gareth Bale, come on and do what
you know what? He might fall over, but they're going to kick the ball off his head and he scores with a header. So there you go. Done. The man scores and he's knocked out. Doesn't even know. Didn't know he scored the winner.
Gareth Bale, come on and do what Ramsey did last week. The Rangers missed the penalty.
What a great moment that was, by the way.
Bitter and twisted.
You got to score your chances. If you don't score your chances,
yeah. But I've noticed Real Madrid now is stepping up a little bit. Just before that goal went in, they were, the game momentum kind of changed.
Brown is the head of the Southern Wales Real Madrid Supporters Foundation.
I know. I got
small group. How many people are in it?
I got a fucking statue of fucking Franco in the kitchen.
3.5 members.
And 2 of them are Brownie. He's like the president, and you
got Brownie and a mate of his, and there's a dwarf called Steve.
What are you lot saying in the chat? Down Real Madrid.
Brad doesn't listen to what we say anyway. That's what's great. He doesn't give a shit what we
No.
say.
I'm fucking half deaf now. I'm half deaf.
He's zoned into what he's trying to say. He never listens to anyone, so he can just say whatever he wants.
Because you talk shit, that's why I just switch off. I switch off.
Saying that, but he wants to do a collab with me on his channel. Oh dear.
Can't be doing an extra time here.
Don't. Oh god.
Can't be doing it. I'm knackered.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say that Liverpool does have Jota, so that might be the difference.
And Real Madrid have Danny Ceballos.
Well, you know what? Damn. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
You know what? Forget about it. There you go. You got me. You got me.
No comparison.
Nobody can beat Donny, man. Danny Ceballos is the best. There you go.
To be honest, I don't know why Jota don't play. I think he's too obsessed with playing Diaz, Salah, and Mane. Like I always think they look more dangerous with Jota in the team.
I think the finishing for Jota is clean, right? Luis puts pressure on that. He's putting pressure on Carvajal, who should already have a yellow by now. Why he doesn't have a yellow, I don't know. But you know, if he had a yellow and then you put Jota in, it's over. So
Colonel saying Brownie needs a Champions League team, bless him. Isn't getting that anytime soon on the championship team.
Hey,
They're winning his
championship's the best competition in the fucking world.
He said he got more chance of winning the League One than Championship.
Well, we had to get promoted via bloody playoffs to get into the Championship from League One. So our chances of ever winning League One are slim anyway.
Oh dear. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, how's that come, mate? That's blatantly Fabinho who's passed that back, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I know.
People are not
Come off his
saying.
knee, so he's not offside. I mean, okay, if Stefan says that offside rule may have changed, but as far as I was aware, if a defending side hits the ball,
But apparently,
before the offside player, then he's not offside.
Apparently, UEFA have deemed it. He wasn't a deliberate. It was an accidental.
Bullshit.
Oh, bullshit. Bullshit doesn't matter if
it's
accident or not.
It wasn't deliberate. If you're offside, you're fucking offside.
Mate, if it's come off you, it's come off you, innit? Like, say Fabinho puts that in the back of the net now, mate. It's an own goal, innit?
Yeah.
No. The direction of the ball completely changed with Fabinho's fucking touch.
Not only that, yeah, right. I think the Canate actually whacks it onto Fabinho.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
There's no way that should be fucking offside.
Bullshit, mate.
I thought the first phase was more offside. When the through ball, when the ball over the top come over, I thought he was offside then.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. That's why when I said it didn't look offside to me. When I see the replay back, I didn't think it was because something happened after.
The late great Peter Walton on the BT Sport basically saying, the reason why it was given offside because Fabinho touched off Fabinho, but because it was deliberate, it wasn't a deliberate pass through.
That's disgraceful, mate.
No one knows whether things are deliberate or not.
Mate.
No one knows whether things are deliberate or not. Unless you fucking a mind reader in a fucking player's fucking mind. You don't know if someone's going to go through a fucking player knee-high challenge. Do you know what I mean? Bullshit, man. I hate these fucking rules. Fuck off.
Like, say I stay on the other end, right, and that is Fabinho, and that goes in the back of net, who gets rewarded the goal? Fabinho.
Yeah.
Even if he meant it or not, he gets rewarded the goal because he scored the goal. Absolute bullshit, mate. Honestly, the game's gone. The game's gone, mate. VAR has destroyed football. Has destroyed football for what it is, mate.
If it's not broke, don't fucking fix it. Do you know what I mean? Go back.
But if you ain't got the people to do it, do you know what I mean? Mate, it's destroying football, mate.
Yeah, there's too many dodgy decisions now, isn't there?
Yeah. Too many grey areas. It's like fucking rugby union. Too many fucking grey areas.
That is an absolute disgraceful decision in my book.
To be fair to rugby, I've said this for years, Brownie. When it comes to the rugby side of it, rugby union, you don't have half the controversy you get with the football system, with VAR. And
Well,
football.
hey,
Come on, you don't get week in, week out.
Hey,
Bullshit.
Right, come on, man. Right?
There's been some dodgy ones. There's been a couple dodgy ones. I'll give you that. But 9 times
Wales
out
fans
of 10,
semi-final in the World Cup.
yes, I
Bloody,
know. I just said
What do they call that tackle? What do they call
spear tackle.
What?
Spear tackle.
Yeah, where he fucking just tipped him up, boom, fucking nearly broke the French guy's neck. But would you have given that then, right? Because
Driscoll, that was it in what was it? 2005, British and Irish Lions tour. Yeah, two New Zealand players weren't happy with Brian O'Driscoll for getting a bit of turf and going like that. It's disrespectful. So literally, kickoff happened. They went over to him, picked him up, and speared him to the ground and got away with it. Took the court 3 days later. Little fine, don't do it again. So that's what I'm saying. There has been moments, don't get me wrong, in rugby union where they've dropped the ball, but 9 times out of 10, they do get it spot on. When the ref goes to the video ref, there's good. The audience at home and in the stadium hear what the ref's saying to the people in the room. Everyone knows what the communication's been, and it's clear and concise who's making the choice at the final decision. It's the referee on the pitch. He's saying, "This is what I've done. Is there any reason why I need to change it?" They look at it, they talk about it. Why is this all going right through the replay, so different angles? But Premier League, it's actually if it goes to VAR, it's the person at VAR in the VAR room making that final choice.
On about bloody something completely different, right? But I bet anyone before I watched El Chikorito the other day, anyone heard about this fucking Article 17 in the FIFA transfer laws?
No,
Has anyone heard of that before? I've never heard of it before. I'm puzzled why clubs haven't fucking. Apparently, it's a gentleman's agreement not to enforce it, right? But Barcelona are threatening Bayern Munich now with Lewandowski that they're going to enforce Article 17. Now, what Article 17 is, basically, European Commission forced UEFA. If a player signs a contract for more than 3 years, so signed a 4-year contract, 5-year contract, or longer, right? Article 17, and it has been done, a player for Hearts or whatever, Article 17 actually allows a player, even if he's in a contract, in this case Lewandowski got a year left on his contract, to walk out on that club because he's actually done because he's done 3 years, it's like a probation period of 3 years. Players now can walk out. Article 17 allows a player to walk out on a club after 3 years, and the club only have to receive compensation of what the player's wages would be for the remainder of his contract.
That's why we're giving Eddie a 5-year contract then.
Yeah, but after year 3, no. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Technically, Barcelona threatening Bayern Munich, saying, "Okay, you don't want you want to keep him. We'll invoke Article 17, and we'll only pay you 12 million euro of compensation because that's what Lewandowski would be getting on his final year, 12 million. That's fucking more player power if that happens. If that is a rule, why are clubs paying any transfer fee for players when a player is in the final year? Apparently, it's a gentleman's agreement. No one really, it's gentleman's agreement between all the clubs in Europe. No one fucking wants to invoke it. But it's come to a point now with Barca and Bayern with Lewandowski. If that happens, I'm telling you, it would be another Bosman-style fucking reaction in the transfer market. Incredible.
Well, what was it? Wolves are threatening to sue go after Sao Paulo and Marquinhos, the kid that we're going after at Arsenal, because apparently we've agreed terms. The deal's going to be announced any day now. But Wolves are kicking off saying they had a deal with the player in place back in January. That they've paid half of his signing on fee or whatever. That's just what they're claiming. And they're going to try and take the player and the Sao Paulo to court. Like, well, if anything, just want your money back. Take your money back because he clearly doesn't want to be with you. Do you seriously want a player that doesn't want to be with you?
I'm getting sick of all this player power, if I'm honest with you. I'm actually getting sick of it all. I really hope. I never want a player to fucking get injured and injury ruins his career. That's fucking I never want to put hope that on a player. But I hope that Mbappe contract with PSG. I hope it absolutely is a disaster, one way or another. Because it's wrecking football. You can see Salah now. Mohamed Salah is like I got 1 year left with Liverpool.
Yeah.
I've seen Mbappe bloody what he's been offered.
What he's done, yeah.
But
it's, again, the reason the only ones that are at fault here. The reason why this has gone down this route is Chelsea, City, and Liverpool. Their owners, or Chelsea's former owner now.
Where's FFP then? Where's FFP, isn't it?
Roman started this back in 2003 when he joined. We bought Chelsea. Then Man City's consortium kicked up to another gear, PSG, and they're going to have Newcastle on the bandwagon as well. They're the reasons why the football's going down this route. Why players are doing what they're doing.
Yeah, yes and no, all right. I get the point you're trying to make, right? That bloody dodgy money started flowing into football and Abraham. I get that point, right? And I hear that because La Liga put a complaint against PSG with Mbappe, people are going behind. Real Madrid bloody got the Galacticos. But all that happened. All the Galactico happened. All Chelsea with Abramovich money. All that happened before the FFP rule. And whether you like fucking La Liga or not, the bottom line is that as the normal person on the street can see, La Liga is the only league which are enforcing FFP rules on their clubs at the moment. Because Premier League ain't because of Man City. Ligue 1 ain't because of bloody PSG. Italy ain't because of Juventus. It's like everyone else is flaunted in the FFP rules apart from La Liga, and as a result, La Liga has had to lose Messi, Sergio Ramos, bloody, and everyone else, and they've lost out now to Mbappe. No wonder the league is complaining because the league wants to attract TV viewers. That's where all the money is.
Right.
Started up over here.
Right, listen to this. I got it on from Wikipedia here, Article 17. It says here, it outlines the provisions which apply if a contract is terminated without just cause, and the requirement for the party in breach to pay compensation. Specifically, it states that any player who signed a contract before the age of 28 can buy himself out of the contract 3 years after the deal was signed.
Yeah.
If he is 28 or older, the time limit is shortened to 2 years. So a player can buy out his own contract if he wants at the age of 28, before the age of 28. After the age of 28 is 2 years. He can buy out his
and
own,
that's where the 12
contract.
million figure is coming from.
He can buy out his own contract. That's what that's about.
Barcelona, yeah. If you go back from our Google search, there's a story about a person and what was happened before. It's on ESPN, Sam. ESPN. There's a story. It was on the front page of my Google search on it, and really interesting actually.
A player can buy out his own contract, basically. That's what it means. But I suppose players are not interested. I suppose players are not really interested in that, are they?
So technically,
Luis almost got ahead on that.
El Chiguito on the ball, technically Barcelona could bloody give Lewandowski with 12 million to buy out his contract. That's technically a transfer fee.
Yeah, because I suppose it doesn't say anywhere where the money comes from. It just says the player can buy out his own contract.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah, and Stefan's saying so. Essentially, a contract is worth fuck all.
Yeah.
In that case,
Basically, the longest contract that you should give a player now to protect the club is 3 years. It's
Yeah.
potentially.
Well, you know what? The only way you're going to get the good players now with something like that, or they have the exact opposite right in the NFL, where the contract's worth nothing to the owner, but to the players it is. And the only way you get your money is if you get it in a signing bonus. Right. So now this is the exact opposite, right? Because a player can say, you know what, I'm done. And you can't say a word about it. You can't tell them where to go or anything. Because guess what? You owed them 20 million and they paid you 20 million. And then they just move on. All right. So it's the exact opposite of what you see in the NFL. Like you said, it's player power, and you know it's just about the money thing, man. The money's too much,
law
right?
has been in place since 2001. And it's only once been fucking activated in a transfer. Only once been ever activated since 2001. Oh, Liverpool unlucky, man.
Well, I suppose there are probably some more when you actually go through the article. There's probably some more stipulations in there.
Yeah.
There's some technicalities in that, and you can imagine that if a player invoked that, there's going to be some kind of legal battle from the club or something like that. It will go through the courts.
Well, come out of that Google search, Sam, and there's an ESPN story.
You know what I mean? It can become a legal battle for years, and that's probably why it doesn't happen very often, Brownie, is because the complications of that. You can just see, the club or whoever's just not going to let that happen without putting up a fight, are they?
Might be another Bosman fucking court case.
Yeah.
But if it's a rule, it's a rule, right?
Yeah, but there can be technicalities and reasons behind it, and blah blah blah. There's.
But you just put up a piece of paper that says, "Isn't this the rule?" If it is, you can't just change it tomorrow, right?
There's a lot. When you actually go into the article and see, there's a lot of stipulations and things like that. There can be, clauses why it doesn't happen and things like that.
Because Barca threatened to invoke it when Neymar went into his third year because they wanted Neymar back.
Yeah.
So they've got experience in fucking wanting to invoke.
Well, what becomes disgusting for me is because it says that the regulation says that a player can buy out his own contract. Now, for me, if it was a player specifically using his own money gathered from that contract, that's a different story, isn't it? Because that's not necessarily going to be easy for him to do. But if a club, like you say, or anyone else can just give them the money and say, here you go, here's the money to buy out your contract, then that essentially just ruins everything, doesn't it? And for me, that's where the key lies, is if you're allowed to get that money from a club, like your future club says, okay, we want to give you the money to buy out your contract, that to me is where it becomes really, really shady. If you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And okay, it's never been fucking mentioned or anything, but we're talking about Barcelona now. We're talking about Barcelona.
Oh yeah, of course. They do
how many years did Aubameyang have on his contract before fucking he just turned up on the door of Barcelona? Was he? Did he do his third year?
He had 2 years left, right?
2 years left.
Right?
He's old.
He's
older than 28. He's older than 28, so that's 2 years. You can do that as 2 years.
So even though could that have happened and no one had known about it, and Arsenal didn't,
possibly.
and Arsenal couldn't have done anything about it.
Could have happened. Yep. That's when it gets shady. If that's allowed, if clubs are allowed to give players money to buy out their own contracts, that's when it becomes a whole new level of shit.
Yeah. The question is, what does unilateral mean? Because it means one person, one group, one side of the business, right? Or one side of the you're saying it was bilateral. What does that mean? That means the player and the team, right? But unilateral means the player, and it doesn't mean just the player. It could mean a player and his future team, or it could be or a sponsor could pay it. A sponsor would probably pay that easily to get him out, right?
Yeah.
So hang on. Are we now saying? Are we all now in agreement? But once again, Football Brownie is fucking first on something. Fucking
Oh,
get
God.
in there.
You're not
First
first.
on
You got it.
Article
You said
17.
you got it from ESPN.
I'm
you
not having
twat.
any of it.
What are you trying to take claim for?
You got it from. You said you got it from
No
ESPN,
one
and
else
he tries
knows
to
about
take
his
claim for
articles.
it.
You can't even spell Article 17. Come on, stop it. Spell it for us.
Hey,
No,
come
don't.
on,
You know what? I don't want you to embarrass
No.
yourself. Don't
Hey,
embarrass
the
yourself.
PR machine is going fucking in my head so much. You know what I mean?
Danny's in the chat again saying finals in Paris under the terms of his new contract was Mbappe's consulted about the goal.
He runs football in France. Everything goes through him.
I know. He's already told them he wants to get rid of Neymar, didn't he?
Yeah, they don't get on apparently.
Oh God.
Stefan, yeah, that's why the game was delayed by half an hour, wasn't it? Was it delayed by half
Yeah,
an
it
hour?
ended up being delayed by
45
45 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically the rumor is I am going to do another video now, but the rumor is Stefan, ticketless Liverpool fans rushed Gate U in the Stade de France, and security breaches happened all over the shop. So yeah, I need a toilet anyway. 1 second.
Yeah, nice.
Come on now, come on. The Liverpool are really creating chances on my feed anyway, but
Yeah,
they're
they
just
are.
not.
They're just not. They can't get it past the first man.
It's slow though. That's the thing. They're creating stuff, but it's so slow in it. There's no intensity and like pace to it. I will laugh though. After all this slagging off in the first half of Daniel Ceballos, he comes on and scores a winning goal. Oh,
Getting close, but just not close enough.
Everything all right, you're in, Liam?
Sorry.
Everything okay, you're in?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Sorry, the shopping just come in.
Yeah, no.
Hey, happy days.
That's why I literally run down there. Not much happening. I'll take it then.
No.
Now Liverpool are pressing on a bit, but they're just not creating anything.
Players feigning injury. Let's get the scuffle now. Was he actually touched?
Oh my god!
Oh my god! What?
Looks like you're acting like someone's ripped his face off.
That's what I'm saying. Did he? That's why I was asking the question. Was he actually touched? Is it literally nothing happened? They're 50-50. They've both gone down. He's been sniped in the face.
I mean, he did get rolled on. Whether or not
the
it
way
hurt him.
the way he was acting, I was like he'd been smacked in the face.
I mean,
I'm just.
I mean, I think the ball. You know what? I think he might have got hit by the ball. Yeah, he comes down on the ball. So you got to blame the ball. Ball gets the yellow for headbutting him. Isn't that a yellow headbutt,
God, yeah.
right? Zidane knows.
Yeah, I'll see
Ask
that.
him.
You know.
That's like kicking the ball. It comes off the guy's foot, hits you in the head. You go down, and then they go stop the game.
I think he got Diaz's bum in his face, didn't he?
Yeah, but that was after the ball got him.
Ooh.
Who do you reckon the first sub's going to be for Liverpool? think you need to do something this week.
Probably a forward, innit? Maybe Jota.
You got to come on, but I'm
Firmino.
If you look into it, the buying club could actually give the player the fees to close out the deal. So,
let's play for handball.
but the player could take the money and not go to the team, right? So that'd be funny.
Oh, that's okay. That's bullshit from Sarah. Fucking kicked the ball in his guy's buttocks. No one near his hand.
You didn't put Dave. I saw that out.
That's just stuff that it just stops the light.
You don't want. Have they scored Madrid?
No.
I think so.
They bloody have.
Have they? You're ahead of us.
They've scored Madrid, mate. I totally missed that.
Wow.
They're 1-0 up. You called it, Gal?
Wow.
Vinicius as well. Yes, check my phone.
Totally missed that, Gal. I don't know. I've missed it. Talking about the shopping.
Oh my god, what defending is that? Seriously.
Oh, wait a minute. He might be off.
That's poor even if he is offside, that's poor defense from Trent. But Trent can defend.
No, you know, I think who's off? You think Junior's
I don't
off?
think he's
I don't
off.
think Junior's off. I mean, Benzema looks like he could be off, but Junior, I think, times that perfectly. It looks.
Well, I'm ready behind.
I don't know. You know what? You're right. It could be. This could be close again.
I think it is close, mate.
No,
I think it is close. Imagine that, another goal disallowed.
Oh, it all depends on Trent. It all depends on Trent. If Benzema's in line with Trent or not, the ball gets played.
How does he not know who's there? He has.
Oh no, it's a goal.
Okay, yeah, he has to know who's there.
It's a goal.
I think Liverpool is going to lose this 2-0. Because as soon as
they
they open themselves up even more, they're in trouble. They are in trouble.
But there you go.
They had their chances to take a lead, and they did not. He's perfectly timed that. Trent does not know who's behind him. That's really bad.
I haven't seen it. Come on! Come on!
What? It's not Cardiff. Put your hand down. We were just joking about the Real Madrid Cardiff connection. It's not real.
And hang on. Am I right in saying what my prediction about the midfield is?
Not yet. Still early doors.
That as the game go on.
I don't think that's their
the
first shot on
midfield-
target. That's what they're saying in my ear over here.
No, it's Vinicius came along the wing, mate. From the wing from.
A la Madrid, you nada más. A la Madrid, puta Liverpool.
Puta Liverpool.
How should I call him? What should I call him?
Ooh, Real Madrid.
Only Real Madrid this season could luck out every single round.
I don't think they lucked out. They played this perfectly, man.
No, in terms of Chelsea, second against Chelsea, that other of us being knocked out. Benzema pops up in the last 9 seconds, puts him through extra time, and then wins the game 2 minutes later.
They were taking all the body blows, man.
They were 2 minutes away from being out of this final.
Yeah.
It would have been an all-this final.
I told you.
It's called a setup, man.
I did say that, Gary. I knew, Gary, you agreed with me.
I don't agree with you. No matter if you're right.
You know what?
I cannot be on your side. Everybody's just start laughing and making fun of me if I join you, man. I'm sorry. It's a club I don't want to be part of. Is it?
You traitor. Bloody hell.
Jesus. There's the first coffin. Fabinho's being booked. It's on my bookings, I think.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's one.
The first yellow comes out, of course, yeah. Yeah, this game's going the opposite direction, man. Fabinho with their yellow.
Yeah, pretty well deserved, to be honest. Just so
What's
you know.
that?
If Liverpool doesn't want it, somebody's gonna have to take it, right? And they took it all right.
Can that Colonel Ward just repeat what he said to me in the first half? Can't hear him. I can't hear him.
Oh, Danny's very happy in the chat now. He's very, very happy. Don Carlo, the master tactician, as I said.
Well, we got to hand it to him. He knows how to set up a team and
He does.
set up a game to win it.
Oh, what a save! Good save there. He's had a good game called Tar, hasn't
He has.
he? Salah again. You expect him to save that, though, to be fair, but still. Liverpool only have themselves to blame, mate.
Yeah. At least we've got a goal, though, Liam.
Yeah, exactly.
Over 2.5 games, but still.
You know.
Mm.
James Milner and Oxlade-Chamberlain warming up.
What,
Here comes Jota.
The best £40 million we ever
Luis
made.
Diaz has come off.
Luis Diaz, I would have kept him on.
I'd have took Mane off.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mane, I haven't seen him at all.
I'll look at Diaz on. He's been out of the three, been the most potent threat.
If I was Jota, I'd be seriously considering my options. But look, I know they won stuff, so it's all good. But he ain't playing no football, really, is he? For the player he is, he deserves to be playing week in, week out.
Since Diaz is coming, Diaz has sort of overtook him in terms of pecking order.
But I don't actually think like they've been as good.
Yeah.
No, Jota was scoring goals for fun. I mean, I can't believe he benched him.
Yeah.
It's almost like that loyalty thing. I can't sit Mane or Salah, even if they met doing nothing for me today. You know, I just picked up the last guy in, first guy out, you know. Mm-hmm.
And now Madrid can get them on the counter, especially with the Chuckle Brothers defending at the back.
Chuckle Brothers.
Danny, tell us how you really feel about Liverpool.
Chuckle Fusion.
To me, to you. Oh dear.
I don't think there's anyone who wants Liverpool to win this night, apart from Liverpool fans. Where I'm looking.
I'm just popping on Twitter and everyone's loving this now.
Klopp out.
Imagine Liverpool lose this and all they've got to their name is a league and FA Cup double. After being run ragged by the media. Quadruple, the best team since sliced bread.
And they did win the top two trophies out of it.
And Jurgen Klopp would be given the manager of the season in the Premier League as well. Oh, by the way, bottom Champions League. But all you got is a fucking FA. What we got in '93, League and FA Cup, League Cup and FA Cup and League.
Can you say they bottled it?
Well, they've had the chances. They've had all the chances compared to Madrid in terms of dominance-wise. So I would say so. Yeah.
You can
Liverpool
also
don't-
say like this is exactly what Real Madrid wanted to do because they did it the last 2 times they played.
Yeah.
The games looked exactly the same. I mean, the other team had chances to pull away, never did, and
Yeah.
then they got punished for it later on. And now this game is Real Madrid's game. It was Liverpool's game early, right? Now,
Yeah.
the team in white is happy about what's going on this pitch. Team in red.
Like, I never had Real Madrid keep clean sheets.
That leg looked weird.
I never had them to keep clean sheets today, to be fair. Oh! Is he fucking done it again, Quarter? He's having a great game, mate, I tell you.
Yeah, he's pulled off some nice saves now.
He's probably my man of the match at the moment.
If only Liverpool fans weren't so unbearable, they wouldn't be getting the stick they're going to get in the next few minutes. If it stays like this.
The thing is, right, with Liverpool, I was saying this the other day, like, when you start looking at, like, the way Man City have brought things, the way Chelsea did in the past and everything, Liverpool pretty much spent what they've kind of sold in
They've done it the right way. They've done it the right way, in all fairness.
Yeah, they've done it the right way. So they really should be getting a lot of praise and reward and recognition. But because of the way their fans are, everyone wants them beaten.
Yeah.
But everybody wants to follow their plan, the way that they.
Well, yeah, we all do, don't we?
Right?
We all do. I want to. You want to. We all want to follow what they're doing. We all want to be where they are. They are, like, at the moment, the team that you look at and think that's how we can get there. But because they're a bit of a, how do I put it? An arrogant fan base, I'll put it in a nice way. Everyone wants them beaten. Like, even if Man City were playing them tonight, I'm sure everyone would want Man City to win.
Yeah, saying something. Yeah.
Exactly. And they've literally, they're totally the opposite.
Yeah, Liverpool giving up now. Certain players are just going, there you go.
I think Trent's been a bit quiet tonight as well.
Well, sorry, use that for a defender. He didn't do exactly great defending for that goal.
No.
Pathetic. If Arsenal defended like that in the game of any magnitude, the commentators would be
That looks
slating
no
us right
different
now.
than what Tavares has done. Doesn't know where the threat's coming from, and basically gets punished for it when the ball comes through.
But because he plays Liverpool and he's an England player, can't slag him off.
Yeah, you can't write Liverpool off at the same.
Yeah. Possession is going. It's the way of the white team in white right now. Oof. Come on. Just want to see a good game, though, right? It'd be nice if there's like 2 more goals left in this 20-minute period, right?
Yeah.
Well, what time are you on?
Just in the 71st minute over here.
71-40.
Yeah, I'm on 71. Okay.
Gary, where are you going with these 2 goals first?
Well, I want it to be a good game, so it's got to be a draw at one point, or else it doesn't work.
And where are you going for the winner?
I think the team in white's got it because they got it. Once they got that first goal, I told you, I think this thing's over.
Oh, look who's here, everyone. Mr. Liverpool fan himself.
He's not happy, man. He's not happy.
Oh, dear. Payback, motherfucker. Payback.
Casemiro's playing well, isn't he?
Yeah, to be fair to him, yeah.
If Liverpool score next, they'll win it.
Liverpool wins it, you think? Whoever scores
Yeah,
next
if Liverpool
wins?
score next, Liverpool get next goal, I think they'll win it.
For them to score, though, Liam, they need to at least look like they're going to score. I'm not seeing that at the moment.
Well, nah, but Courtois still made 3 great saves.
Yeah.
So
They're so slow in their build up. Bloody hell.
Take it easy.
Colonel, nobody else drinks the coconut water than me, so I get to drink it's all me. Come on.
come on.
Ow. Bit of jiggle. Who's watching the Championship playoff final tomorrow?
I bet the Arsenal tomorrow.
I don't think I'm going to be bothered, to be honest.
I just want to see Forest come up. As long as Forest come up, I'll be happy. Sorry, A, they deserve it after so long, and B, it's a different team to what we usually have.
Yeah, I'd like to see Forest back up, to be fair. Like, growing up, they were like a top division team, weren't they?
Yeah.
He's pretty good there, right back as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
DJ Spence on loan from Boa. Yes, that'd be interesting if they do come up. Will they get him on loan or on permanent?
Wouldn't mind him myself, mate. What's your thoughts on old Nketiah, Ryan?
It's just protecting an asset, isn't it? It's got to be protecting the
I
asset.
think,
If we give him a new contract, like if it goes through, and he's the main striker, I'm tapping out next season.
There's no way. There's no way.
He ain't the main striker.
There's no way. There's no way.
He ain't the main striker next year. Like, protect an asset. Like, at the end of the day, we'd have lost him for nothing. Like, I know people obviously with the wages. I totally get that 100k and all that, but he was always he had that in his ammo, didn't he? When he went down to a free transfer, that he was going to get a big wage. But and him and his agents have played a blinder. But there's no way that he'll be like number 1 striker next year. But do you know what? I still think that he's got something in him. I ain't been happy with him most of the season, if I'm being totally honest. But to be fair to him, he's never really been given an out-and-out chance, has he? As well.
You know what? I think you have to make a difference when you come on the pitch.
You do.
And
but none of our players have that, mate.
But no,
none of our players have.
That's how Saka got involved, right? You gave him minutes, and guess what? He showcased his skills, right? Eventually, you give him more minutes, right?
There's a big difference when you've got your European football. You can start playing players at least every other Wednesday. You know what I mean? Like this year, mate.
For a while though, it's not like he's not been playing for Arsenal for the last number of years.
Yeah, but mate, I'm not defending him in the slightest. But what I'm saying is, I think it's a bit harsh. Like, he's a young player. I totally get what you're saying with Saka, but at the same point, like when Saka got brought through, we was playing UEFA Cup football, which was giving him a platform each week to grow some confidence and all that kind of stuff. I don't think Eddie Nketiah is not my choice to be first choice, but if he's second choice or third choice, then I'm happy. I don't mind. I don't care. Like,
I think he'll be
protecting an asset. We're not letting him go for free. If he does go next year, we'll make good money on him. But people thinking that we're going to make him number 1 striker, that ain't going to happen next year. Mikel Arteta can't afford that to happen next year.
If we,
I think he double bluffed bloody Nketiah just to get him to sign the contract, because he signed the contract now before the transfer window, and we could well have told him, look, you're going to be your number 1 fucking striker. Transfer window opens, and all of a sudden they get fucking 1 or 2 strikers in.
There's no way they lied to him blatantly like that. I mean, I don't believe they would have done that.
No. And if we made him number 1 striker, who are we actually going to bring in as another striker? Do you know what I mean? Who's going to want to sit under Nketiah? Let's be honest. Who's going to want to sit behind Nketiah?
Has Klopp lost his mind? He's taking off Thiago for Firmino.
Yeah, to defend. Well, but you know what? I told you Liverpool have run out of steam. Liverpool have run out of steam for the last few weeks.
But in terms of what Neil was saying about Eddie, if he's number 2, I ain't got a problem. I think he more likely will be number 2. And that's what I was saying in the group chat earlier, to G and all that. I think the 5 years itself is just protecting the assets. So give it a year. If nothing improves in the next season, he's got 4 years left in his contract. We can demand a high fee.
I would like to believe that would work for Arsenal. They just haven't shown they've been able to do that.
Well, we'll just go wait and see, haven't we? That's the
Right?
thing.
I mean, that's the problem. Like for me, it's just you protecting your asset, but then
let's not forget we
you
were.
screw up yourselves in the marketplace. Everybody knows, you know.
Let's not forget we were trying to sell Eddie for the last 12 months. We tried to send him to Palace twice and Newcastle.
Yeah, and that was an agreed deal. I know quite close hand that was an agreed deal with Palace. It was all agreed, 14 million. And then Eddie Nketiah went back to him because he wanted 80k when he originally asked him for 40.
Yeah.
So Arsenal had agreed a deal to sell him in August last year.
And he worked that into an extra 20 mil on top of that.
I don't. he's mate. They played a blinder. You can't. Right? They have played a blinder at the end of the day.
Right.
I remember the days, mate. We wouldn't give Ashley Cole an extra 5k.
Oh God, remember that? Jesus.
And I remember the day when he stole fucking Aaron Ramsey off us, man.
You're not bitter about that at all, are you?
Oh, not bitter at all about that. Fucking Peter is still fucking took a right backhander.
Ramsey.
Jack Casemiro. Casemiro is a fucking great player. He's a modern day Fernandinho, isn't he?
By the way, right, they've had 19 shots, Liverpool, to Real Madrid's 2.
How many on target, though?
Exactly. He saved another one, Courtois.
Oh, bloody hell.
Another one he's expected to save, though, to be fair.
This has got to be UEFA's worst nightmare, Real Madrid winning this year because of what happened last year. Keep saying it with Super League. Because obviously, out of all the clubs, them, Barca, and Juventus have stood their ground saying, we want to keep going in the Super League bullshit.
Well, none of them have actually officially signed off.
That's what I'm saying. So this is like their worst nightmare for UEFA. Oh my God! Just seeing what Liam just saw. The last ditch save there from Courtois.
Well, it wasn't really much power behind it, was there?
No, it's
expected. Man.
Liverpool 7 shots on target.
Jeez.
That was Jota as well, the one I just saw that Courtois saved.
Yeah.
Oh my God, what's Mane done there? Wait till you see this one. No, it's not Mane. Who's it, Keita? Watch this for a shot. Jesus, that's shocking. It's got to be one of the worst shots I've seen.
Is it worse than someone's Partey shot?
Oh, it's definitely a party.
God.
Who that? Keita?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Wait till you see this one.
He's another one, isn't he? Dead from fucking the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
What they get for? How much they buy him for?
I don't know. 55, 60 million pounds.
55. It was about 50 odd million, wasn't it? 60 million.
They made the point. They made such a point of buying Keita as well. They paid the fee a year in advance.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think it was to get around the FFP. I think.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? They made such a point about getting him.
Oh, he saved another one, Courtois. That's probably the best out of the lot.
Yeah, new point scoring tonight.
Keita kicked it straight.
Mate, Sellers
he was pointing to the exit, and he missed. Ay.
That's a great save, mate.
Yeah, Liverpool ain't scoring tonight.
Well, you know what? I would say they got the wrong people shooting, man. Right?
Well,
you want Salah shooting, you want Jota shooting, and everybody else.
Oh my God. Yeah, Courtois going to be the man of the match in this, isn't he? That saves he's made tonight.
Good save. Good fucking save.
Here we go. Madrid on their counter attack. Oh, here we go. Oh.
He had a dodgy start to his Real Madrid career, did Courtois.
Yeah, he took a while to settle in, didn't he?
Atleti player, isn't he? Former Atleti player.
Yeah.
Salah could have easily had an hat-trick tonight.
He is man of the match, Courtois.
Oh, unbelievable, mate. Sleeve Salah, mate.
Yeah, I agree with that, Danny. Real Madrid need to bloody give themselves a breather, basically.
Yeah. They're inviting. But Madrid, things in Madrid this season, that's just, again, in the knockouts especially, they do this. They soak it.
Wrong fucking choice, man.
They
When
soak
he
it.
You got 3-on-1, 3-on-2.
When he hit it.
Oh, nothing.
They soak it. When Madrid do this, soak up the pressure, and do them on the counter.
Yeah. That's what they're good at, though, ain't they?
Oh, yeah. Well, they proved it all for the tournament.
Yeah.
Well, I never thought I'd see it from a Real Madrid team, but you know what? If it wins the Champions League.
Hang on, who said that in the first half? I wonder. I fucking wonder.
Nobody on
Wasn't
the
you,
show
Brownie?
said it. No,
Or was I
nobody said it.
dreaming?
Nobody said it. Nobody said it.
Jesus.
What would you do if you were Ancelotti? Would you bring on another defender or what?
Bring on Ceballos. Really rub salt in the wound.
Yeah.
This is how we feel about this game, Liverpool.
The thing is, you joke, mate. I reckon he will do that.
Yeah.
Or bring on Bale. Bring on Bale, Bale fresh legs and spread the game.
Bring on
Stretch
Bale
the
and
game,
give
sorry.
the ball away.
Stretch the game.
Oh, Cumbervinger's coming on.
Fingers coming on.
Ooh.
He's a good youngster, man.
Yeah, you know what? That just
brilliant,
means it's getting even worse for Liverpool.
Casemiro coming off, is he? Yeah. Or close.
This guy's gonna have some fresh legs ready to go. This can't be good. Bring on Bale.
Federico Verardi's gone off for Cumbervinger.
Okay. Good youngster, this guy.
Yeah, we were linked with him before we bought him. Heavily linked with him.
He helped change that game against Man City.
This is a proper Italian. He's right there, Hudson. It's a proper Italian kind of performance, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, please.
Soak up the pressure and score on counter attacks.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, go on. Go on. Oh.
Played Carval. Oh, fuck, we may as well just run down the fucking way. Modric has still got it, haven't he? How old is he now? 37 or something?
37 or 38, yeah.
That Mane's been absolute shite, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's going to Bayern Munich, isn't he? He's got one eye.
I'll get rid of him, mate. I don't see what he's done.
No, he's got one eye on Bayern. I think he's decided he's going. That's where he's going. That's why he won't say anything until after the final whistle.
Who played?
Colonel saying, "Bring on Bale." I think Bale will die of a heart attack if that happens.
I think it's time for Bale just to stretch it a bit.
Corner Liverpool. But let's just bring Ceballos on now for shits and giggles.
just here's the bias. He's gonna lose the ball a few times, make you think you'll get it, but no, you won't.
We'll give it a hope and we'll take it away.
Courtois again, just plucked out of the air. Well played.
Sounds about right.
They underrated it in Courtois.
Yeah.
He's a bit up and
Funny,
down,
isn't
but this. I mean, I haven't seen him much this season, but I know he's been a bit up and down like previously. But now he seems to have improved. But today he's
Okay,
just been
one
awesome.
moment, guys. My bloody drink delivery has arrived. 1 second.
Nice.
All right, everybody, stop what you're doing.
He's coming on. Here he is.
Oh, fuck off.
And he's coming on. You know what? The game's
Shits
over
and
now.
giggles. Shits and giggles.
The game is over now. You know what?
Ancelotti's just like getting his cigar out there. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I love it when a plan comes together.
Ceballos are now just a shit on you. Yes.
Man can play for us, but you know what? Because we're just too good. So he's going to take a step down to Real Madrid
Yeah,
and
yeah.
play.
That's a fan all along. The guy's going to win a Champions League medal. How bizarre is that? After what we saw of him for 2 years, he's about to win the Champions League. Unless Madrid bottle it in the next 3 minutes.
He done everything to kick us out the Europa last year, didn't he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
He is one of these players. He's just extremely lucky to be where he is because Real Madrid haven't been able to sell him. He's still there under contract, and because of the size of the squad they have to have now for games, he gets to sit on the bench.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he's nowhere near starting for this team.
No.
He comes on now when people are tired and injured. And
Pacing Modric as well. Fucking hell.
He was that bad last year, weren't he?
Danny Hudson saying as well, Ancelotti normally goes like for like with sub. He'll try and stretch them smartly. Italian mentality, 1-0. Yeah. 1-0, yeah.
they're all getting ready to celebrate now, I see.
We've seen it obviously with Everton this season just gone. What sort of job he did, because it's pretty much the same players. I know obviously Dominic was injured most of the season, but look at the drop off they had all season once Ancelotti left, compared to the previous season.
Yeah.
It proves he's still got it. 5 minutes injury time until Liverpool completely bottle this for good. They don't get their magic number 7. And they've got to travel all the way back to Liverpool tomorrow, after the defeat, and do a trophy parade with the 2 domestic cups. After giving it the big one. Dickheads. Oh, Ceballos is through.
Could you imagine?
I think Cheddar's in the chat would have to retire as a Liverpool fan if that happened.
Oh, Cheddar's seen you on West Ham Fan TV last night as well.
If Ceballos scored, that would be sick. He had one. Should have tried to get that over the goalkeeper. I know it's one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but still, he's not expecting it, right? Just put it. Oh, he took too many touches, man. Imagine if he scored. He seals it.
It was definitely sods all that would.
Mate, can you imagine the big old cigars he'll be smoking tonight, old Ancelotti?
Yeah.
I like Ancelotti. I do like Ancelotti.
Mate, he's a legend, mate. The geezer's an absolute legend, mate. Like, to be honest with you, right? Maybe more should, because he was available when obviously him and Arteta at the time. Do you know what I mean? We could have easily gone for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Everton were terming a contract and they priced everyone else out of the fucking market, didn't they? What they were terming the contract was if a Champions League team comes in for him, then it's basically, we'll allow him to talk while Real Madrid come in for him, didn't they? He didn't really do that well at Everton. But what he did do at Everton, he changed fucking Calvert-Lewin's performance But tell it to have it, Lou, and you fucking hit it first time all the time. And you fucking scored quite a fair amount of goals in that fucking season.
The geezer's an absolute icon, though, Ancelotti.
But he's like, I think he's like, you know, a bloody one of the boys kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? One of the lads type of.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I seen his fucking last game, or one of his last games. That the first fucking period he was Real Madrid manager. And it was a fucking. It was wrong, really. It was fucking. Bale was presented to him, and Bale couldn't get into the kind of system at all. Because if you remember, Bale was basically playing as an attacking midfielder for Tottenham. And then he went to fucking Real Madrid and they chucked him on the left wing.
Well, let's Rafa Nadal. It's popped up on my screen.
Come on, Real Madrid, come on.
Nadal in the stands. French Open. I do that thing in my sleep.
So as we sit here at present, Liverpool played 3 cup finals, didn't score 1 goal.
Or 1, 2 of them somehow. Yeah.
And somehow here.
Been knackered.
Well, that's it. It's got to be it now. That's got to be game over.
This is not the Liverpool of it was 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
No,
Because the fucking signs were there. And tactically, Ancelotti done it to the fucking T tonight.
yeah. Not just tonight, throughout the entire knockout rounds, let's be honest.
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's
Talk
like
about
we
the final,
did a chat.
yeah.
You know, we're saying we sat back, we waited, and basically
Patience,
they ran
took a
out of
chance.
steam in fucking 35 minutes.
Yeah.
One last chance they're going to throw. It's over. It's over.
There we go. Real Madrid, 14-time European champions.
Yeah.
Liverpool, the greatest team in the world, apparently, going for the quad. End up with a League Cup double. And you got to say, we said it before.
6-1 Real Madrid were before the game. 6-1. Some UK bookies.
Yeah, Liverpool completely bottled it tonight. They had as you say, they had all the chances, and they just didn't take them. Madrid,
Gary was right
patient
what he
builder,
said earlier on.
1 chance,
They
1
needed to
goal.
make that fucking pressure count right, you know, the first, 20, 30 minutes. They didn't.
Yeah.
They ran out the fucking steam. And
Yep.
Colonel fucking whatever his name is in a chat, I was fucking right because Real Madrid midfield absolutely fucking dominated by playing the tactical fucking game.
Does anybody here agree with Brownie? Anybody?
Ahida puta.
You got an
No.
O for it, Brownie. Nobody believes you.
I've got to be fair though, Gal. You did kind of call it, mate.
Yeah, so literally from early on in the first
Do you want
half.
me to take my top off? I haven't shown anyone this. Do you want me to take my top off?
So you gonna sign a Champions League winner now in Gareth Bale?
Hang on. Yeah, well, hey, multiple
Champions
Champions
League.
yeah.
Champions League winner, mate. He's
Hang on 1 second. I will show my top off now. This is how fucking how thing I am with Real Madrid. Hang on.
Oh God, brace yourself, everyone. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh my God.
Is here?
Yeah, I see.
There's a lot of dirt on your back, right in the middle there. I don't know. You should use some soap or something. Rub it off.
Right next to the Swansea logo.
hang on. No, I enjoyed that, bro. I enjoyed that. Good to.
I bet you did.
No, but fucking good to come on here. I never asked to come on here, you see.
Liverpool just couldn't take their chances, could they? That's the thing.
No,
Liverpool
so
couldn't
what
take
they
their
wasted.
chances.
Ryan always tells me to fuck off. See, when I ask him, let me come on.
Oh yeah, of
fuck
course.
off.
Yeah.
Fuck off, you
Both,
can't.
both England teams had a chance to put the game out of reach or at least control it. Both couldn't do it, and both paid for it. Both paid for it.
But hey, the last few games, I done a couple of watch-alongs with Liverpool, especially our Tottenham game. They completely ran out of steam, and that even though they had a week of preparing, that's just not enough.
No, they're just flat. They look flat.
Yeah.
They look really flat. They've obviously played a lot of games.
That's the downside of bloody going for every competition.
They didn't go to the secret
within the
right?
last
They didn't go to
2
Ox,
weeks.
so.
You have a chance of winning 4. You actually win 2.
Yeah, but still good going, though, isn't it? Still good going, but they looked a bit flat today. They didn't take their chances, and Real Madrid set up very well against them.
Puta Catalunya, Stefan.
Classic Real Madrid performance, to be honest.
Yeah. Showed their real pedigree when it come down to it. The European pedigree came to the surface out to disappearing.
But I don't know this whole unless it's Tottenham or maybe Man United or someone like that in the final. I don't get this whole being against English clubs in the final because we want English clubs to win because that increases our coefficient.
I think it's a fan base, Sam, if I'm honest with you. I think it's
let me finish. I was saying it increases our UEFA coefficient. So if more places become available, we get more places in the Champions League, and that only benefits us in the Premier League.
To get the fucking Champions League then, get 5th and get Champions League.
To be fair, mate, they've gone and beaten our 3 best teams, haven't they? Real Madrid,
Yeah.
Chelsea, Man City, and Liverpool.
2 of the games are bloody fluky, though. We've got to go do.
Yeah, they rid their luck, mate. They rid their luck.
I know Ryan says that Real Madrid and UEFA are very fucking close, but I tell you, UEFA gave Real Madrid what was the hardest route to the final I've ever fucking seen a fucking club, if I'm honest with you.
UEFA gave it to them, did they?
Yeah, they had European champions.
No, if you think of it, Real Madrid are going to take UEFA to court after the draw with PSG.
So all the draws were all
because
rigged.
it was they redrew it, didn't they? Originally, Real Madrid had Benfica.
Oh yeah, they messed up the Man United part of the draw, weren't it?
Yeah.
They drew at Man United twice somehow. I was like,
well, then it didn't work out for them, did it, Brownie?
Every man and woman and child at UEFA now is having
everything's not conspiracy. Bloody hell. You bunch of mugs, honestly.
I'm slightly disappointed Bale didn't come on.
Why? He's shit.
No, but I am.
White isn't the worst player on the team.
So that's the best quote tonight. That is brilliant. Why'd you bring him on when you got a man like Danny Ceballos?
Gareth Bale.
What he's done to help fucking Real Madrid club over the years, I thought even if
he's getting a medal for sure. He gets his medal.
Yeah, I know, but then again, they done fuck all with Sergio Ramos and fucking Casillas.
Well, he's really that surprised. You look at the done to Iker Casillas. Sergio Ramos.
Iker Casillas, he fucking pushed him out of the back door.
What, literally? They have that reputation of throwing their club legends, their Galacticos under the bus when they don't need them anymore.
Yeah, it's no fucking loyalty or respect fucking with Real Madrid.
Atletico fans are now literally getting their rifles ready for when Courtois comes back into Madrid. Because obviously, last time we played the Champions League final, he was in their goal.
Yeah, that's when Ramos hit that last-minute header.
Yeah, Ramos. Yeah, literally last shot of the game, take it to extra time. 2014, that was bloody hell.
You guys remember the fucking smallest details, don't you?
Yeah.
Right, do you remember that?
Towards the end of my fucking marriage, I was watching as much football as possible with Sam, letting her fucking go to bed.
Get
You
your
know
head
what I mean?
into
Letting
something
her
else,
fucking
yeah.
go to bed, waiting for her to fucking get to sleep before I fucking go upstairs. So. The amount of money I fucking gambled because I was bored at 4 o'clock in the morning watching the South American football was fucking incredible.
Jesus Christ.
Ryan, what do you have for breakfast on May the 3rd, 2013? What do you have for breakfast?
Fuck nuts.
That was a toast, beans and toast, right?
No, that was dinner that day. Oh dear.
So that was 90 minutes lost, right? Because we didn't even get to see a good game. Just basically,
It didn't live up to expectations at all.
No.
I thought we was going to see a much more open,
Attacking game, yeah.
attacking game with get some goals, not just the one.
Did you really think it'd be that open, though?
Yeah, because I thought with Liverpool's attack and Real Madrid, they've got some decent forwards as well. I thought they'd be counter attacking a lot more. But no, it ended a bit flat, didn't it? Liverpool a bit flat.
Oh dear. Gary Newman's asking Newman the complete you-know-what to reveal himself Scooby-Doo style now in the chat. Okay, now. Liverpool look burnt out. But that's their own fault for going wanting to go for all
I
four.
agree with that, Stefan.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard when you're going for all four. It really is. It's hard.
and you don't know which one. You can't give up on one because what happens if you lose it? You lose the other one. You got to go for all four. I don't agree that you can just take your foot off the gas in one game and then be able to turn it back on again. So
of course you try for it. And they were so close. I mean, look how close they were in the league. Bloody 1 point off again. And
did you put that bet that Liverpool fan put on before the season? I put like £10 on bloody Liverpool winning the quadruple.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he could have taken. I think he said he could have taken 142.
Yeah. And they offered
the cash out, and he said, "Nah." He should have taken the money, right?
40,000. She didn't. Fucking lost it all.
Greed, isn't it? I would have taken it and been like, "Fuck you," just in case.
Especially because City had to do basically a madness, right? To give up. They had to just play terribly, and they almost did, but they have enough firepower, right? So.
Oh, dear. Well, the thing is, they just go again for next season now. They've dust themselves down.
No.
If they lose Mane.
Salah is another one. They're going to lose Salah this summer as well.
You reckon they think they both go?
Salah said he's staying.
No, he didn't. He said you play next season, but he's in the last. He hasn't signed a new contract, and
He said he's playing next season for sure.
Yeah, well, it's up to Liverpool. Do they cash it on him or do they not?
No, but he said he's playing next season for sure, he said.
Yeah, well, he's in the last year of his contract. It was up to Liverpool. If Liverpool, if he wants to walk out, the way he worded it, he wants to fucking run his contract down. I don't think Liverpool will let him.
We'll see. He's their best player anyway.
I don't think Liverpool will let him go so easy if they lose Mane. It depends if they then bring in as well to replace him. In terms of
Remember,
Mane.
Real Madrid have got a big fucking war chest now because of what with Mbappe.
Has anyone seen Richarlison?
Yeah, the bus thing, yeah.
The fucker, isn't he?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't. Well, he actually tweeted, did he?
Yeah, he's actually put it on his Twitter.
That's funny as fuck, to be honest. If the real Richarlison's put that on his own Twitter feed, that is good. If he's done that, that's fucking good.
Funny.
Yes, I've just seen it now 6 minutes ago. I'll put it up on one sec.
I bet he's getting right in Carragher's skin as well, isn't he?
Oh my god, that would be a nightmare now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's got to throw some rods at him tonight.
I love to see Neville and Carragher get stick. I fucking love it. Those two.
Oh yeah, mate.
Well, fucking Carragher, touching up before we wrap things up tonight. Carragher doing that Sky thing that he fucking do every few months. I don't see Arsenal getting top 4 next season because no matter who they bring in, they're just not good enough. But Man United will get top 4. But because I'm based in Arsenal as well, based on Europa League football, Saturday, Sunday, that's the Thursday, Sunday bullshit. I'm sorry, but like Man United in our fucking boat as well.
Mate, everyone's stressing themselves out, man. There's only been a week gone, mate. Have
know,
a bit of
but
judgment after the
definitely
transfer
not
window.
open.
Let the transfer window
This
happen.
is what Richarlison has decided to
Carragher,
tweet out.
I love watching Henri just use Carragher as a fucking traffic cone. Honestly, I love that.
Hey, but I tell you what, or Sam, right?
He's
Odegaard,
bringing the trophy out. He's literally celebrating with it.
Odegaard is coming on now, Sam, and he.
Oh, he's been brilliant this season for me. He's definitely one of the candidates for player of the season for me. But Saka is probably just ahead of him, to be honest. But Odegaard has been absolutely instrumental.
Ryan, check out the link I just sent you. This is it's a part of a set. You only got one part of the set. You gotta go to look at the link I just sent you. It's part of a set. It's actually even better than that.
Oh god!
Is that Raul coming out with a trophy?
Yeah, Raul. Because before kickoff, because you missed it because you're watching all the dancing, Brownie, for 20 odd minutes on a loop. Raul and Ian Russ came out with the trophy.
What player he was, Raul?
Oh yeah. He was a finisher and a half. He was.
He's in charge of the B team.
He's in line probably to take over as manager at some point, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like Zidane, he's taking the Zidane route, isn't he?
Brilliant, isn't it? Fucking brilliant.
Yeah, fucking crap shit fucking club.
No, but all. I wonder what them fucking people are thinking now who got done by Richarlison's fucking coach.
Oh yeah, that's a great fucking stick up.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Well, this is up on your screen now. This is what the guys have sent me. Inject this shit housing into my veins. Hashtag Everton at Richardson. So I'll go bit by bit. 1 sec, it comes up. So apparently this is from the Real Talk Man City. There's a screenshot.
Well, hang on, hey, I done a fucking video of this. You're not going to give me a little bit of fucking promotion.
You take all the business away
You've
from.
got to give Real Talk Manchester City a bloody.
Brownie, shush. You had your promoting early. You mentioned it already. Calm down.
Oh, you know what? I fucking
Shut him off.
the fucking break of contract, you. The break of contract terms.
Put the fucking frog back in his box.
Oh my god!
Shush. So apparently Everton fans set up the fake company. It's barely mentioned already 20 minutes ago and 20 minutes before that and all that crap. To bring quite a few Liverpool fans to Paris for the Champions League final. Obviously, the bus driver, Richarlison, never turned up and they was all set to miss the final. That's the first bit. Second bit when it comes along, 1 sec. Oh, 1 sec.
I can't believe he's. Oh, mate.
Right?
They waited 6 fucking hours for a coach. Now, if it was me, after like hour 3, I'd say, right, who's fucking driving?
After half an hour, I'd be asking questions, I would.
Yeah.
Meant to be picked up at 4 p.m. at the Rocket Club,
who's
Liverpool.
fucking driving?
By a coach. Oh my God, Brownie, shut up. By a coach carted by coach. It's now 10:30 at night. Still nothing. Took the parachute off home now. It said no communication from the company. You fucking Liverpool twats.
Imagine if that was you, though. You would be fucking fuming, wouldn't you?
But as I said, after half hour, 45 minutes, you start asking questions. You don't wait around in one spot for 4 hours and do nothing.
6 fucking hours, man.
And this is what the Richard Arlison.
How can you look at that name and not fucking
put it together?
Honestly?
And apparently they were ringing a fucking coach company. Yeah. The coach just stuck on your M6. He'd be with you. He'd be fucking with you. No problem at all.
Oh dear. That's okay. Lampard tour stepped in.
Funny though.
Oh god.
Oh dear. Got to laugh.
Real Madrid
Mate, they're
fans
getting eaten up, Liverpool fans. Everyone's tucking in.
Mm. It's their turn now.
Good.
We've been there on many occasions, to be fair.
I haven't seen the one he uploaded today. I saw his trip down there. He couldn't use the bus he bought. He bought a bus for $5,000, put a wrap on it with all his channel and all his promo stuff on. It cost $8,000 to wrap this bus.
Jesus.
And he took 50 fans. They paid £1 each, 50 fans, but the bus couldn't be used because they couldn't insure it. Couldn't insure it properly for the trip to Paris. So they had to fucking get another bus.
Brilliant.
It's really good. Simon Wilson's pretty good, to be honest. He does all these crazy adventure stuff. He does crazy, like he did. It was pretty funny, actually. What was he? I think he got an Uber driver or something, and he said he promised he would travel. That day he's going to take an Uber drive. He's going to get he got an Uber to the airport, and he's going to travel to the country from where the Uber driver came from. So he got this Uber driver who came from I think he's from Romania or something. So he got on a plane to Romania, to the actual town where this Uber driver came from. It's this tiny little town in the middle of nowhere in Romania, and that's where he went. I mean, he does crazy stuff like that.
Oh my god.
This is Danny Ceballos, first player to get the medal. Imagine that.
Danny Ceballos should just get a fucking smack. That's what he should get.
Got a medal, a gold medal. He was slapping a gold medal.
I can't believe that, honestly.
Play with a gold medal on it.
It's just not right. It's just not right.
I wonder what Mbappe is thinking now.
Mbappe can fucking take a long walk off a short pier. He can.
There you go, Granny.
You don't like him, huh?
Gareth Bale got his medal. Panic over.
He's fucking that contract he's got. That's just all wrong. That's just completely wrong.
I've been saying to my brother all week.
But now we set pressure for others, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Where we're going to end up. This is why we're going to need a Super League, because fucking clubs are not going to be able to afford the fucking contracts, are they? You know, you got contracts that are worth more than fucking League One clubs now.
Yeah.
The thing is,
the player is
Bale's getting his medal.
Yeah, the thing is, I have no sympathy for the likes of PSG because who their owners are. Man City, it's them. I don't have no sympathy. Chelsea, I have no sympathy because
that's a whole different ball
it's
game.
Their fault we're in this situation, as far as I'm concerned.
That's a whole different ball game. If they could, there's supposed to be these new regulations coming in. I don't know when, but UEFA decided on new regulations that you can only spend 70%, maximum 70% of your income.
Yeah,
but they'll find a way around it. They'll fucking find a way around it.
The guy in charge of fucking PSG is on the fucking committee of UEFA.
Ugh, it's all corrupt.
Oh my god,
that is corrupt. UEFA, FIFA, all of them lot. They are fucking corrupt. That is.
But hey Sam, but come on. If you were in that fucking inner circle, I'd be as fucking corrupt as I fucking could.
Yeah, imagine all that money coming in there.
Where's the brown envelopes? Where's the brown envelopes? Yeah. Fucking send it to my Swiss account.
Fucking champagne lunches and fucking.
You want to dodge UFM on the fucking phone already?
Private jets everywhere, just fucking. That's it.
There's a trophy lift from.
Game over.
I think I got an echo in the chat today, Stefan. He's been echoing everything I said.
Yeah. But apparently Danny's still in the chat saying, quite for Michael Owen, just because you win the trophy doesn't mean you're the best team.
Typical Michael Owen kind of comment, though, isn't it?
That makes a lot of sense.
Michael Owen actually win?
Absolute dreadful.
So table position means absolutely nothing. Means you did nothing. It's
Michael Owen, honestly.
That's a Jermaine Genius from fucking 2017 comment.
Yeah.
We were the better team.
Just to keep putting the ball in the net more than everybody else doesn't mean you get the golden glove. It doesn't mean golden boot.
Yeah.
That's not what it means.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shitty loser comment, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don Carlo.
I wouldn't mind. Michael Owen actually betrayed Liverpool and went to Manchester United at the end of his career, so he can hardly fucking talk.
Exactly.
I love Liverpool so much, but I'm off to Cheshire and play for Manchester United. Bit of rivals, so just so
You
I
know
can get
what?
a Premier League medal.
I kind of like feel sorry for Michael Owen in a way.
Oh
I
god.
do. No. If you think of it, right? Look, his career was after fucking Liverpool. His career was so fucking injury prone,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
He went to Real Madrid, too injured. Although he didn't have a bad record at Real Madrid, let's be honest.
When
Then
he
he went to
played,
Newcastle, and his injuries just got worse and worse and worse. Look, if
Yeah.
you're at fucking Newcastle and you're looking for a club, all of a sudden Alex Ferguson comes on the fucking phone to you. Do you fancy? Do you know what I mean? It was Man United or fucking Cardiff, I reckon.
Well, Stoke. We ended up at Stoke at one point.
Oh, he did, yeah. But that Stoke are owned by Bet365. So that's probably something to do with his horse racing and that, isn't it?
But Michael Owen, he's admitted himself that he peaked early. You know, he hit his maximum potential when he was very young.
Yeah.
And he just couldn't keep it up. And of course the injuries did him as well. He just played too much when he was young. You know, that's
the problem with youngsters. I mean, Wayne Rooney was fucked by the time he was 31.
Exactly. You know, he's just played too much. It happens a lot to these.
Jonathan Woodgate. He was done by 28.
Yeah, he was fucked, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he was completely fucked.
The only good thing about Jonathan Woodgate, he was banging that Big Brother fucking winner. What's her name now?
Fucking, she disappeared off the planet. He did.
I'm not
Gary,
surprised if he was banging her.
Gary, do you want to tell the people that you just put in the private chat about Tony Cruz?
I would have to say a bad word, and I don't do that.
You can skip past the bad word. We know what it means.
Was it Tony Cruz asked on German TV if he was surprised by Liverpool dominating? You had 90 minutes, and you came up with 2 bull crap questions and walks away from the interview. 2 negative questions. You can tell right away that you're German. It was just not impressed by fellow countrymen. Yeah. It's funny because every time I listen to some of these shows, they're always like these reporters ask the dumbest questions, and to hear I have a player come out and say, that's a stupid question and move on. It's good, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
look at that. Danny Ceballos, huh?
Just some things just don't fit, do they? Just don't suit. And that's one of them. Fucking Ceballos lifted the over Champions League fucking trophy.
You've got all them great players that will never win that trophy.
Oh god!
Ceballos has a medal and he's lifted it.
Well, doesn't Mustafi have something too? Right, he's got a big trophy.
He's got a World Cup medal, yeah.
So I mean,
Mustafi's got the fucking World Cup medal.
That's tragic, isn't it?
That is just complete and utter.
That's absolute pits, that is, mate.
That is the fucking Matrix has gone wrong there. Fucking Keanu Reeves, sort it out, mate.
Is it the yellow? Is it the red or the blue pill? I just took both
fucking
of them.
Both of them is a fucking purple pill. That one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! Fucking Keanu Reeves, sort it out, mate. Has anyone seen that? Sorry, we're going to go a bit off topic here for a minute, but has anyone seen that latest Matrix one, the new one?
I haven't seen that. I
It
heard
is
about it.
utter fucking dog shit. It is so bad. Oh my
That's
god!
probably like Morbius, right? Because Morbius is supposed to be like really terrible as well. I watched.
Yeah, it's not. Of course,
watched it last night.
It's not Lawrence Fishburne.
It's almost like they made a movie. They lost like half of it, and then just pieced some things together and said, "Here we go."
It's just they make they try to make a story out of it, and it's just so complicated, and it's just so poorly made in terms of so much of it. Just like it's just
you just see guys getting chased behind Modric as he's speaking. It's like Benny Hill. He made 2 or 3 of them miss. Sorry, that was just funny.
Am
They
I
couldn't
doing a
take the
Q&A
camera off
seven?
Moderate.
I don't know. What time are we finishing here? Guys, you want to come on a Q&A? Or anyone?
I'll jump on with you if you want.
I don't know if I can. Yeah. I'm gonna have to let you guys go. Actually,
Was it Neil Patrick Harris in that as well? The new Matrix.
Mm.
He's like the new Mr. Smith or whatever.
I can't remember, but they basically
All
they
right,
managed to get.
I'm gonna say adios.
See you later, Gary.
See you guys.
Cheers, Gary.
Keep it real, my friend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have a good one, mate.
Yep. Talk to you guys later.
Everybody
in the chat, thank you for joining us. We'll do this again.
I hope not. I fucking hope not.
No, I mean we'll do a show. We'll do a show. We'll do a show. Not this. Not this.
We'll do a proper show next time.
There you go. All right.
Derek Origi.
I'm still waiting for my invite on a trip. The trip, or am I on a fucking broken down car after fucking after 1 mile?
Oh, you want to come on?
Why not?
All right. I'll have my people call your people.
Yeah. Okay. We may have had my fucking old mobile number, yeah?
That's what it was. I think that's what it was. I think I've got it now. We'll give you a call.
Your invites in your old post box in Spain.
I know. There you go. See, you left me hanging. I didn't know. I didn't know where you were.
No, in all fairness, you know, we've agreed on a hell of a lot of things tonight. For once, you actually talk sense on football.
Yeah. Fucking halfway there.
All right, we'll see you guys later.
Take care,
Gary. Cheers again.
See you.
Oh dear.
And then there were 4.
Oh.
You want to do a Q&A?
Yeah, I'll come on with you, Brownie. We'll have a little laugh.
Right, you coming on?
Yeah, I've got to do a few things down here, but yeah, I'll join you. Yeah.
Right, hang on. What time is it with you? What time is it with you?
Just gone 11.
Our time.
11, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want to say 20 past?
Yeah, can I do, yeah.
20 past is fine.
Yeah. Buchanan, you fancy coming on?
I'm going to call it an evening, mate.
He's got to get some booty sleep. He needs
part-time,
Daddy life, mate, it's taken over.
He's got to conserve energy for his little boy.
I'm on curfews nowadays.
You're gonna be up all night for a few months, aren't you?
Yeah, I will be. He's in hospital still at the moment, so
okay.
But we'll go back down there first thing tomorrow. But yeah, I will be when he gets home, mate.
If he's in hospital, this is a green card to get fucking hammered.
I wish it was, mate.
No, nice to meet you anyway, my friend.
Yeah, and you, mate. Absolutely. Likewise.
Yeah, and with that, we're going to wrap things up. Obviously, give Brian enough time to go and get himself sorted. Myself and Sam get ourselves set up for obviously doing that, and Liam to get him, as I say, some beauty sleep and go and see his boy tomorrow. Obviously, hope he gets out of hospital soon and all goes well there. Give him a little Arsenal. You've got him his Arsenal kit yet?
Yeah, he's got a little Arsenal kit. I've got a few Arsenal teddies on the way. He's got loads of Arsenal stuff. There's baby grows galore in there.
Right.
I've got him a dressing gown and all. He's got everything.
Great, brilliant.
Oh, just get a Bobby Perez photo and you'll know who he's on. He's named after.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
Oh dear. But yeah, cheers guys for obviously coming along, and obviously Gary as well for joining us as well. Everyone in the chat as always, been brilliant seeing you all there, as the usual suspects. A few new faces as well, including Danny. Do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Smash that like button and share. If you want to become a member, go across the screen. It's £2.99 a month. All the perks are listed. And yeah, we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow for the Championship playoff final between Forest and Huddersfield. Hopefully, a more entertaining final than tonight. Because look, one positive, I'm doing a final and Liverpool ain't involved, so I can't really be that much. But yeah, until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.
A la Madrid.